Cthulhu, what do you think? I'm looking for something. Something that I need for one of my potions. There's one. Everyone, I found it. The saffron field cap.
People ask me, am I a good person or a bad person? I don't even know if I am a person. I've no memory from before I met these people. They're the only friends I have, and I will protect them.
Stick close. Anything could be out there. Trust me. Dying isn't the worst thing that'll happen to you out here.
What's out there?
I've seen what it can do, and I won't let it happen again.
You can't fix what she did.
Oh, that sounds simply dreadful. You must have been terrified. Would you mind repeating that last part? Don't be afraid to really slow it down. Let's dig into the details.
Usually, when walking into a situation, I shoot first and ask questions later. Gives me the best kind of information.
The secrets of Archaeath and the Arks. Why we've hardly scratched the surface. I intend to make the first dent. Where you see binaries, I see an alloy. Divine, arcane, wholly separate forms of the weave. I have combined them.
You know, the people who try to save the world are usually the lunatics that end up endangering it. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen? Where'd it go? Nim? Nim, did you take my pen? Give it back.
Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms, where almost all of our team is here at the table and ready to go, and certainly not using some type of invisibility cloak to hide or shelter themselves from you, the audience. Everyone else who is here.
It's a pointed question.
How are you feeling?
We would never hide from you.
We would never.
Yeah.
Having just recently earned their spot back at the table, somebody is up to shenanigans. Once again.
Who?
Our dozens of viewers are going to be so upset.
Noah, if you're here.
I'm here. I'm back. This is my campaign. I'm the DM now. This is a new DM chair.
Can we level up?
Yeah. Free level ups. Free ice cream socials. I run on a platform of giving, not taking.
I think I do want to play in this game.
I know. Welcome to the
Can you just can you shift that DM screen over here?
Someone say shift.
Oh my gosh. Well, we couldn't be any more
I shift
excited
you.
to be here,
shift.
back with you. The wonderful audience is going to go on this remarkable adventure with us tonight. What happened last time on the Shifting
What
Realms?
did it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, the thing is, though, you had a really great chase scene as you navigated the way through the noble district of Port Haven, finally getting to the warehouse. As you come, there was what we'll call a little bit of investigative work. But I really
If you want to call it that.
I do. And I'm going to extend you that a little bit.
Thank you.
Because really what ended up happening was someone who will be unnamed.
Our smartest character touched the monkey.
Anybody. Could be the person who
Spank
warned us
that
to look
monkey.
for
Spank
traps.
that monkey in full view of everybody.
Second trap. That could be anybody though.
Pause time to go and play with the obvious trap in the middle of the room. What is that stuffed monkey doing there, and why does it have symbols in its hands?
Someone had to check.
Yeah. But did learn
they
some
didn't.
remarkable information that the thief, who seemed to have been attempting to hide their identity, not only gave you their name, Millie. Oh, isn't that cute?
Oh.
And then also left you a kiss.
It's like a
That's what we'll put on the
rock star
gravestone.
snarl. Who kisses like that?
The final piece of note on there says, "I hope you didn't make too much noise."
Big
As
Nim
people are like,
energy.
"What are in these boxes? Smash, smash, smash!" Only to find additional dark seed cocoons The group was given an opportunity to roll to see how many were going to awaken. Ended up being 1 Darkseed brute and 3 of the Darkseed minions. A battle ensued.
Sometimes a good, sometimes a bad.
Remarkably average across the number rolls here.
That's what I like to hear.
And it went fairly well for the team. You all realize that maybe this larger one, this Darkseed brute, has a few additional powers or abilities. Not to mention that had you all been giving chase to this thief who had stolen this magical artifact, this trident, that seemed to somehow interact and maybe dissuade some of your natural ambient magical powers. So some things worked, some things didn't work quite as well, but you took care of the beasts, the creatures, the aberrations here, and did some remarkably fine investigation, actually. Yeah. Find an hidden door, the party did, and proceeded to push down, saying, yes, we're tired. Yes, one of us is on death's door. Yes, all these things are true. Let's push on. You found a dark hallway. You found a service elevator. That was very easy to work, mind you.
Mm-hmm. It was labeled.
A dog. Yeah. A dog worked it.
Roof
worked it.
I was a good boy.
It was the goodest boy.
I had jury's out on that.
Heads down this service elevator, about 70, 80 feet, which would be sub any type of sewer system that would have been present in this space. Find a short hallway. And at the end of this short hallway, there appeared to be some type of door.
Stop looking at me.
Some door that was, for some reason, engraved with elvish runes, some type of warding magic. That this party remarkably solved this riddle.
Unreadable.
Puzzle.
It was
so
a really
quickly.
easy riddle.
So easily. I was really proud of myself. And I may as well have said, tell a secret, open door. That's what it said.
Moving up to 5th grade puzzles for those of you at home.
I'm going to change my difficulty moving forward. Yeah. So what do we probably learn some
Make them easier.
really deep, powerful secrets about a couple of party members, which certainly won't come back to haunt us here in the next couple of sessions or episodes.
It's been haunting me the whole time. So.
Get on my level.
Can we please not use that word?
Too soon. As not everyone was ready to share a secret or even capable of sharing a secret. Maybe not fully aware of what's going on. So
sad.
pausing for a second, realizing that, you know what, maybe we don't push forward, but maybe we send a new acquaintance that we have to go do this for us. As this ethereal figure comes out that is now befriended Silas, does the work for the group, proceeds forward, and will return when their job is complete. The group heads back up the elevator, back up the small set of stairs, entering back into the warehouse with a couple of the crates destroyed, both from the cocoons as well as the other disarray. As a reminder, there is a giant hole in the wall/ceiling from a fishing rod that went off in the space. And as you also have a little bit of some jewelry, some gems, some coins.
I forgot I stole that.
Yeah, we're gonna
pop
need
it
that.
out of a couple of your pockets, right? Hungry Hippo style.
Yes.
And as you all come back in here, you would see standing Lucius Deranoct. The doors are closed, and he appears to be kind of kneeling down, inspecting the space, not terribly dissimilar from how you might see one of your compatriots, specifically maybe even Riona, surveil a scene. The Giga Chad.
Yeah.
To get the lay of the land.
Chud.
And this, on that specific note,
Past
is
5 minutes,
where
right?
we fade in. What are we all doing tonight?
Well, I'm gonna kind of hobble out with my quarterstaff, kind of mumbling like, I haven't fought in 3 years, and now 3 fights in 2 days, 24 hours. And then I'm gonna see them and be like, hey!
He stands up.
Hey, there's a bunch of those cocoon things in these boxes, so you guys should take care of that.
Just Lucius Derenoctum currently here in this space, and he looks directly at you. And as you, I don't really care so much for the marching order, but you all are coming out of a secret passage door, a secret passage wall, right? And he looks at you and he looks past you all. He continues to look around the space. If you don't mind me asking, what did you find down there? I was not aware there was a passage beyond this space.
That's above your pay grade, kid. I'm gonna keep walking.
Hobbling?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep hobbling, yeah.
The rest of you come out. And he kind of just like eyes you up. I want to stress this. He doesn't look concerned. He doesn't look worried. He doesn't give off some air of guilt. He looks almost impressed and shocked. There's almost this lightheartedness about him as he watches this group, this eclectic gathering, come out. Above my pay grade. Very well. I won't press the matter further, although I'm fairly positive that none of you are sanctioned to be here. What led you here? Is this where the thief escapes to?
Try again.
He looks at you. Where is the ring?
Not visible.
Beautiful. You would watch as he goes to look at your hands to see where it is, having been there whenever it was offered and put forward. Of course, Master Slayer, Silas, as you prefer.
And your name was?
You may call me Lucius. I serve House Stormwave.
So what have you found?
And he again looks at this group. Well, I find you all here in this space. And he looks over to some of the broken crates. And he says, and I also find some of the items and artifacts which I have been instructed to protect in disarray and broken. I imagine this happened during the fights. I must ask, though, has anything been taken? This is of paramount importance.
So you're in charge of this warehouse?
I'm in charge of its safekeeping until it is moved to a secondary location. Yes.
I got you. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I'm standing in front of Kennedy and Enoch.
I have at this point, my cloak has enveloped my mail pouches.
I don't believe that Silas knows that anything has gone awry. I was being attacked and attacking pretty much the entire time.
Don't worry about it.
So I'll continue to walk up
Oh no,
to
Kennedy's
Ceres.
full of jewels. Yeah, okay.
Lucius. I'll say, to my knowledge, no, but a thief did run through here.
A thief has been staying here, it looks like.
We have her name and her calling card, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe some type of item of some kind.
Oh wait, actually, Giovanna, you have it, don't you? The letter.
Giovanna's almost out the door. Turns around. Yeah, I got it. Give the piece of paper. And don't touch that monkey, all right?
Yes, don't touch the monkey. I do believe that someone is plotting perhaps a bit of a tiff between the houses. I don't think this is in Liren's wheelhouse to operate in this fashion.
May I see this letter?
Yes.
There you go. He looks through it, kind of chuckles to himself a little bit. It's not necessarily the type of letter I would leave if I was trying to make a quick escape.
No.
Here, this won't help me further.
Have you left those types of letters in the past, then?
No, I have not. I would not do such a thing, but I must ask. And he continues looking around. He looks growingly concerned as he looked over to one crate, which is not only open, we described it as having an urn in it, and there was some type of ashy residue which had fallen onto the ground. And then he looks over to another part of the warehouse where, and this is exactly what is in my headcanon, but please correct me if I'm wrong, there appears to be some coins and jewels spilled out, and then these weird finger trails cutting through them.
Yeah,
there are definitely signs of struggle. It was a harrowing combat. Many of us are left on our last legs.
Yes.
It is possible some things have been moved around or destroyed.
Allow me to speak plainly to all of you, because I do not wish to keep secrets from you, and I hope that you do not keep secrets from me. Everything stored in here, and he points kind of to the ones that are listed as House Liren, with the exception of the ones, and then he points to the ones that are unmarked. These ones that are holding the cocoons, whatever this occult activity here. Everything here placed by House Liren is either cursed or has somehow been associated with some terrible effect of the supernatural. Everything is here for safekeeping until we can move it south to Keloros. The ship is meant to arrive at this point, 6-7 days' time. At the same time House Liren is arriving. It is no coincidence. It is what they were here to oversee.
And
what I was to oversee.
Oh, well, what's in Kyloros?
And he looks at you. Is there anything on your person, anything at all that you kept of the keepers?
No. I don't think so, no.
Beautiful then. He would look you up and down. Specifically, I'm taking these back to the Citadel, as I've been tasked to do.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyone who would like, that's more so a colloquial term, may make a history check. Anybody can do any other type of rolls if they care, if they want.
Above table, can I ask for a reminder of where we learned about Under Ponderous We Serve?
That was in the quick investigation that was done in this space. There was a book that looked like a book of ledgers or inventory, shipment manifest. And it was in there along with the ciphers that are currently unbroken.
Okay, so just Icarus knows about that.
And whoever shared. Because it was talked about, because there were rolls about what does ponderous mean?
Oh, that's right.
So it was not just above table, it was with characters trying to figure this out. I found this and it says this.
It was brought up, but we quickly moved to this.
could I sell you on a lore roll for curses?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you get?
14.
That is enough, because again, with lore-specific things, reduces the DC of what this roll is. Lore curses, this is not something that would be remarkably unheard of for Slayer guilds as an entire, to bring in members of House Liren. As individuals, you might stumble across a number of occult artifacts, things of great power that would be considered too dangerous to fall into the wrong hands. And Slayers are nomadic in nature. You don't carry that with you. When you go back to your home base, whatever the guild is, oftentimes a group of individuals, mages from House Liren, will come and collect this. They hold on to cursed artifacts and items for safekeeping. The connection to the Citadel would be a little bit lesser known, but because of your specific training and the lore, these things oftentimes make their way to the Citadel of Lore in Keloros, the southeastmost continent, specifically where the keepers can keep them safe.
So, you're telling me this collection of artifacts is just sitting in wooden crates in a warehouse unguarded?
And you watch as it's almost like you're speaking exactly the same logic that he is going through. As a matter of fact, no. This warehouse was remarkably warded the last time I was here.
Oh, no.
When was that?
I check it weekly.
Can I?
Any time before today, and the fork has come through, I'm afraid. So.
That's true. I actually rolled for some Citadel lore too, and I was wondering if I could get a little bit. I wanted to see, though, if I specifically am wondering, in the way that he's talking, what his relationship to the Citadel is. Is he referring it to...
Interesting.
Is he referring it to, as somebody who's like been there, like with that kind of familiarity? Like what kind of relation? I want to try and figure out the relationship that he has to it.
Beautiful. What are you looking to roll?
I was going to see if you'd buy investigation.
Sure.
Great. Okay, so that's a 23.
Okay, well, 23.
Sick. Let's go.
Let's put a couple of pieces together here for you, our investigator, our detective, our sleuth. This is someone who is in direct connection, serving on the small council for House Stormwave.
Mm-hmm.
This is someone who seems to be in close connection to House Liren, which is a noble house. There's an important connection there. Also someone who has been tasked with the safety and security of a number of remarkably powerful artifacts and cursed objects.
Mm-hmm.
You start to think about this. They probably didn't send an intern to this, right?
Nope.
They probably sent someone who's been around the block a few times. You put together a few more things and realize that earlier you tried to figure out where their dialect is from. This is someone who is remarkably trained in covering up their path, their trail, their tracks, their roots, and any semblance of where they come from or who they are. This would specifically be from one of the individuals that we wouldn't call them like field captains or field commanders. They're much more scholarly in their endeavors. This is essentially our battle scholar version of the keepers.
Okay.
They are the people who go out and get things done and prevent errors from happening. What I mean, but I'll be even more clear here. Sometimes terrible things will happen to small towns and small villages. And someone has to ensure that the right information is spread after that.
Oh.
They are fixers, and they are remarkably good at what they do.
Good.
So he is from the keepers then.
It appears that he's been, at least there a connection above in the game, a connection between him, House Lyran, and the Citadel of Lore. The Keepers has been drawn, yes.
I see.
Looking at his uniform, is it purely Stormwave, or is
No.
there any other indication of his history?
He did not appear to wear any insignia that was previously rolled for, and it looks more so to just be a step above fine traveling garb. It looks more so like it is custom-made light armor. There is something about them which is meant to blend and to not be noticeable for any type of specific high house or even the Order of the Keepers itself.
And he carries no weapon.
Oh, no, there would be two swords.
Okay.
Very similar, in fact, to the type of swords that you've already seen our young friend, our young Mr. Stormwave.
I think upon learning all this, Nim would just try and subtly clock how he was responding to Jabanu.
Give me, what is your passive?
I think my perception?
Yes. And your passive insight as well.
Oh, passive insight is 11. Passive investigation is 15, though.
I'd love a reason to use passive investigation.
Okay, because I'm in. Passive perception is 14.
Always be investigating.
Never not be investigating. Yeah.
Not be, yes.
Yeah.
This person this in person would have in fact done some type of like ocular pat down of all of you.
Okay. Yeah.
And did not seem like there was any specific tell on any specific person. If there was a connection for any other person here, it was either not shown or they didn't care and they didn't notice.
Perfect. Good. Excellent. She relaxes a little bit.
So when the trident was stolen, that is one of the only devices or artifacts you know capable of shutting off such a ward?
Which is precisely why I am here.
Well, it appears wherever Millie has gone is not within a day's journey anymore. Is that correct, based on what others have found?
We'll
Yes.
know more soon.
So, I'm curious, as a individual knowledgeable in these such artifacts, what risks should we be expecting the next couple of days due to this being in the wrong hands now?
If you will apologize, I have a few questions for you before I answer yours.
I have one question first.
Sure.
What kind of animal is a ponderous?
And he would... I'm going to roll for this. This is important.
What?
He doesn't hide it. He laughs.
Yeah.
Ponderous is not an animal. It is a title, a moniker. It is an old sigil. It is an old call sign, if you will, for House Pendulum. That is old tongue. Why? Why do you ask?
Well, I think some of these crates had like something on it with a ponderous.
He quickly looks around.
The blank ones?
I see nothing of the kind. Point it out to me.
What are you?
Just like one of the crates over there across the room.
He takes a few steps forward and goes to look and turns quickly around.
I'm looking at everybody else confused.
I must apologize if I'm not capable of seeing what you are capable of seeing, but I see nothing with the language of Ponderous upon it.
You were talking about the manifest, right? Isn't that where?
Well, just the animals. Ponderous. It seems like you can't see a lot of things around here if you didn't know that there was a secret door over there.
You have me there. I had
Can
no
I
idea that was
insight
there.
check?
Gladly.
It's not going to be that great. Just 11.
With an 11, you see someone who is remarkably confused because it seems like somebody has asked something of the old language to him and then pointed out specifically where it is and is now not seeing it. I'm more than happy to help. I was hoping we could work on whatever it is together. I am in service of House Stormwave, but if you are keeping things from me, it is hard for me to assist you.
I can assure you I'm keeping nothing.
I think it is less that we are keeping things from you and, well, perhaps I speak for myself only, but it's more like we also do not know what's going on.
We're also a little tired. I mean, this is just slightly above our pay grade. I think we did an admirable job, but boy, and I'm just gonna kind of like look over at Kennedy. Are we feeling, like
Something is really wrong with Kennedy.
Yeah, so we're just like, I think that we're just like a little concerned, but we're also serving Lady Storm, or we're serving Lady Ari, and you're serving House Stormwave. So yeah, all of our interests are remarkably aligned in this.
I do wonder who sent Millie, though. Do you have any thoughts, any political motives to basically beseech the name of Lyra in such a time?
She was carrying several interesting items which appear to be magical in nature.
Mm-hmm. How would one acquire such artifacts and get into such an important place such as the small council?
You are similarly to maybe how you've deduced some of this information. There's like this brief moment where you see Lucius begin to calculate something interesting. Maybe the series of events that we've put in order is not necessarily correct.
Oh?
Maybe they did not use the Weave Piercer to break into this warehouse. Maybe that was already done. Maybe these items that you speak of will be missing from the inventory we keep in the office. Maybe they came here first, found what they needed.
That would mean they superseded your wards before they had it.
Which is more concerning.
Do you not know when your wards are broken?
Oh, well, we can check this really quickly. Well, I'm so sorry. Never mind. But
Silas is going to have to report this.
That's true.
I think our friend here will be heading back sooner than I.
This is very important. It's a great question that you asked. No. I should be alerted when my wards are dispelled, crossed, or broken. The fact that I wasn't led me to believe that Weave Piercer had been used to cross the threshold. I ask you this, did you have any concern as you crossed the threshold of this building?
No.
No?
Which means that it wasn't the work of the artifacts. They had been broken before.
Have you checked this place since the rock attack?
I came here
Oh.
before the small council meeting.
This morning.
This very one.
Interesting.
Then Millie might have left a red herring while also being a red herring herself.
Do you know offhand if there was any artifacts that would have left feathers behind?
I'd have to check
sort
the
of cloak?
manifest.
All right.
I'd have to. And he looks first at the open sliding door, which is the secret door that you all had found. I plan to go investigate there first, but it should be in the office. Give me a moment. I will check the manifest.
Would you like any assistance? I'd be happy to help you. I'm trained.
More than welcome, please.
Fantastic.
And
Jabanu, why don't we help as well?
So the whole time that everyone's been talking, I've just been kind of poking around. Can I roll an investigation check to see if I found anything?
Where are you poking around? It's important.
Okay,
there is the space. There is the space that you all thought. There is the area above, which is like just like the walkways, and then there's the office, which was just like cursory investigated.
I was thinking I wanted to go look above.
Okay.
And like, but is there an easy way to go up? Is there like a ladder or stairs?
There are stairs.
Okay, then I'll investigate it. Yeah.
All right, drop the die.
All right, dropping it.
Giovanna, while you're leaving, you just get a message from Icarus like, so are we like trusting this guy or what? Because I have all of the office papers on my body right now, other than the ones you have. So I need like a judgment call like yesterday.
Oh, do I?
You know what? We'll say that, yeah, we were already having him, but he can't have him. It's ours.
All right.
That's my judgment call.
You know, 2 people following a bad plan's better than no plan.
Wait, I know you have the documents too, right? I'll be
I don't
like,
think I definitely don't, right?
I mean, I walked out with pockets on my chest of papers, and then when he showed up, I went, just like, cloak.
And then when the message closed, I'm going to be like, oh, I can't believe Icarus is going to say that.
You know what?
Hilarious.
I don't know where those papers came from.
I also rolled
You're
a
a
10.
book guy. You could have had those the whole time.
Investigation.
I don't know. Your cloak's magic.
There are several like sandbags up there, and it appears to be whatever type of
I think it's funnier if I don't
balance
know.
system. As you like open a few of those up, there's like gravel, sand, and rocks. There are no additional crates up there or barrels or anything else. It looks like much of the storage is on the lower levels specifically. What I will offer here is, even with the 10, you don't see any overt signs of life or people traversing this place. It hasn't been utilized formally in a number of months. That's already been told to the group. So you don't see much dust disturbed up there, with the exception of the rubble that fell from the crumbling ceiling after the fishing rod.
Okay. I think if any of those sandbags aren't even just laying there.
Certainly.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna cut one open and just spread a bunch of sand everywhere on top.
Hold on. This is important. Because I did not say this, but this is just like my assumption that I made. The upper level is also kind of like, if you were standing above it or below it, you can see through it. It's like metal grating.
Oh, it's grating. Oh, I see. Okay, no, that's
I never said that. But that's what was in my head.
I won't do that.
Giovanna's
Then,
no.
No. I was just gonna leave it there. Like if I came back the next day and it like.
I know.
Yeah, but no. If there's grading, then I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like.
You and him are moving into the office.
I'm gonna quickly follow them. There's still the broken glass in the office and the door ajar.
Yeah.
Oh, it appears that perhaps Millie has snuck in here already. Maybe she knew what paperwork to look for.
maybe.
So
What a shame.
hold on. Because that's not a straight up lie, because that is a possible conjecture. So I'm not going to require any type of deception roll whatsoever.
Curious.
No, it feels like persuasion.
But it does kind of feel like, but this is the novel that I want you to read instead.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
All right, you want a persuasion roll?
I do.
Can I help with just being like, oh yeah, it does look like. I mean, look at the glass. She probably escaped. You know, can I give aid to?
Sure.
Yeah, great. You're welcome. You got this. No.
How's a natural 20 and a natural 19 do for you?
These are not the roles you need for this. What you should be saving these for big things. He walks in.
I don't know this guy.
Yeah.
You don't know what we want.
He walks in, and you're like, the two of you kind of somehow like combined effort. This is probably what happened. She probably put this small hole through the glass.
She squeezed through it.
And stole everything.
Are you wearing anything with feathers?
No. Okay. I should be though.
What about the boa from the?
Oh no, I still do have the bow. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's even a feather.
Oh my goodness, you're so right.
And he sits there.
Oh wait, that might just be Nibs.
To be honest, though, I find it. You make a solid case. I cannot argue with it. I don't know how they would be able to break our ciphers. As far as I know, only individuals who have connections to the Keeper should be able to break our cipher.
And who would those be?
Members of myself and other members of the organization. Currently, I'm the only member stationed here.
You're the only member stationed in Port Haven.
To my knowledge.
And you have no underlings that report to you, or guards or such. Anyone you were training, anyone traveling, perhaps?
The answer to all of your questions would be a resounding no.
Oh dear, well, it sounds like then what she's taken won't be of any use to her.
But it will be of a speed bump for you, not having it here. No inventory and such.
You are making a logical conclusion, yes. I find it more logical that there is some type of rogue agent that has stepped away from the keepers, that is now aiding this thief in their endeavors. Why else would they steal this? It is of no use to anyone unless someone knows what it is.
Oh dear.
Which is a much larger problem. And one that will demand my full attention moving forward.
Absolutely.
You're so right.
While this is happening, while this is happening, can I please be carefully shoving all of the dangling jewels into Kennedy's pockets?
And I also want to approach Enoch.
Sure. You do it. Okay. That definitely happens. You shovel more things into Kennedy's pocket.
No, just the things that, not extra stuff.
Just the
things that are already dangling out of Kennedy's pockets.
Oh,
Make sure
okay.
there's no dangling.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I'm not.
beautiful.
I'm not stealing things.
Okay.
I'm helping.
Important distinction.
Kennedy, you're not looking very good. Oh boy, you're really feeling bad.
Surely this won't come to bite me in the ass later.
Yeah, there's like you like are tucking in like some type of like gold locket that's got some like gold chain around it, and as your hand goes to tuck it in, you think you hear
You're really
tuck it in the rest of the way.
Do you
talking to that guy?
So cursed.
Kennedy, how are you feeling about what's happening right now? Do you want me to do something different?
Oh no. Somebody else was doing something too, I believe.
I was approaching Enoch.
You approach Enoch.
So step up and I'll outstretch my hand. Say, I need to see the weapons.
What weapons?
The ones you picked up in the corner. Do you have any left?
Yeah. And I pull the greatsword from my back, and then I turn it around and hand it to you.
I want to take it, and I just want to examine it, and to the best of my knowledge of curses, I want to figure out if this sword is cursed.
Go ahead and drop that lore check for me, please.
That's going to be an 11.
Okay.
Very good roll.
So early and so powerful, so wild. 11, it's a lore roll, but it's still not that great of a roll. We're gonna go more so on the mechanical side of things instead of like the more like arcane curse occult side of things first. This looks like it blends very well with this maybe having been used as an armory storehouse years and years and years ago. It looks much older, it looks much different than all the other new crates or other things. It also didn't come out of one of the
it wasn't stored or
crates,
packed.
right? It was up on the wall, like a weapon rack type of thing. And from a cursory glance, you don't see any type of inscriptions on it. You don't see like some type of special jewel or gemstone on it. It doesn't give off any.
Does it whisper?
It doesn't say, definitely take me.
No, Megan.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be cursed on your glance. Yeah.
Are you attempting to determine whether this object is cursed?
Yeah. And I'm still examining.
Well, is it?
Do you want me to look at it, or do you want to ask questions?
I go closer to Silas and like put my ear towards it.
I am asking questions.
Well,
You don't hear anything.
okay.
You hear this conversation.
Typically, when you have an artifact that tends to carry something with it, whether it be a curse or something else, there's monikers, there's something to look for. So I'm just going through a checklist mentally. Embedded gems, carvings, engravings. A weird feeling if it's colder than it should be, if it's warmer. Things that are just off.
And things that are whispering at you.
It doesn't. So this is
You'd be surprised.
If they're whispering, is that probably cursed?
You don't have to roll.
I'm not making a roll. Okay. Don't worry. I'm just organizing my dice.
Just make that crystal clear.
No, some things that whisper are helpful. I don't think it's cursed, but I can't guarantee it. And I'll hand it back.
Given the time, I look.
When I'm gonna like hold it for a second. Want you to get.
Okay. Absent-mindedly, I look down at my gauntlet, at the gems which are not lit up currently. Given enough time, I believe that I believe I could learn properties of objects such as this. At that point, I can try to determine whether it is in fact cursed, because I need you to understand that everything that I have done so far, in as much as I understand my motivations, have been to protect us, including the incident earlier between you and I.
And I need you to understand, Enoch. I don't know what you are or who, and it seems neither do you. But I've shown remarkable restraint for somebody who's threatened me multiple times. And that was the last time.
Yes, you have. All of you have showed me quite a lot of grace. It's not the case that... Do you know me? Do we know each other?
I don't even know what you are. And I'm gonna let go.
I suppose that was the most likely answer, although I had to ask because the chance was greater than 0. I hoped may be the correct word, that you did know me from some time before and that you had come down to that basement to rescue me, but of course that was a foolish thought. And I take the sword and not even looking at it, flourish it, and with one motion put it into the scabbard, and then I kind of turn and walk away.
Enoch, life's a series of accidents. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad.
I don't know if I believe that. But you are right. I do not know what I am.
This conversation is happening on the main floor. You're probably by this point coming back down after your investigation on the upper level.
He's up on the top,
maybe.
The whole time I've been looking down whoa. Did you hear that? God, did you hear that back and forth? This is to Nim. That was great.
These two, Nim and Icarus, are still in the office with Lucius. And this all the things that you pushed, all the things that you said, they happened.
Great.
And he says, there is much that demands my attention. I must see what is hidden beneath this first. I plan to go and investigate that further. And he looks at the two of you. And he looks out the window, which, mind you, is just a window. He can see all of you and everything that's been going on. With a hole in it. Yeah, with a small hole in it, right?
Yeah.
And don't take this the wrong way, but your party looks terrible. I'm not asking.
So true.
I'm not asking for you to assist me.
No. Oh, of course. Actually, though, before you go, perhaps there's one little piece of advice we can give. We found this really terrible door with this riddle over it, and we were able to solve it. And so you can go investigate it.
Yes.
And find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in fact, we didn't believe we had the strength to keep carrying on, but perhaps this is where we can assist you.
Yes, exactly. Icarus, would you help me remember what that silly little riddle was? I think you have to tell a secret that's eating you alive.
No, don't tell him.
Oh, no?
You come down and go into the office?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I've been kind of going out. And I was and I was just going to be I let it in to guess.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
no fun if you tell him.
Well,
we're all in the same team.
We want to be helpful where we can, of course.
Of course.
Were there some type of inscriptions upon the door?
It was in runes.
What language?
Elvish, I believe.
Elvish.
Yes.
It was actually Jabanu who figured it out.
You do read Elvish, don't you?
I do read Elvish.
Yeah, but we yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a human individual.
This is loud enough for everyone to hear at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I think, I'm sure you know, whatever it's guarding, it seemed like it needed quite a lot to even let you in. So
It did.
most of us didn't make it.
Yeah.
So I would advise you...
None of you even tried.
Yes.
That's true.
Well, I'm not going to just give a door part of myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know who it serves. So, just a fair warning. And also, I think while we are not keepers ourselves, we will prove we are valuable people to House Stormwave. So if you need help with this cipher, if you need help finding it, of what happens beyond the door, please keep us updated. We would like to assist you. We're already in the know.
Exactly, and we're really looking forward to proving ourselves, right, Icarus?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Can I do an insight on how much in the keepers this guy is? Yeah,
Here's your option here. Insight. I would argue maybe some type of other intelligence or history roll if you want to get how does this person fit into the chain of command that you are keenly aware of, not insight per se. What do you want to roll?
I'll do a history. Okay. It's all plus zeros.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That was a natural one. That dice is...
He's the king.
Tiring.
Maybe. Yeah, it currently...
I think he is Mr. Keeper.
I do not think that I'm going to misspeak whenever I say this, that this would more than likely be the first active member of the association that you have probably run into since that fateful night.
Yes.
It would be hard for me to imagine Jabanu, no matter how cool, calm, and collected they might be, that is a lot to take in. And I think right now that's more than likely what is maybe messing up your intimate recall.
Right. I don't even know what that outfit is. It's all black.
They've changed the uniform.
They changed the uniform. Who even knows?
Do you look visibly uncomfortable?
On a natural one, yeah. I think so. I think I look a little flustered.
I'm gonna
probably.
be just kind of step a little bit in front of Jabanu and be like, "Oh yeah, we've all had really tiring day. Do you mind if while you investigate, we'll wrap up whatever we need to here, and then we'll be sure to look you up later, right?
Yes, we'll be at the funeral service tonight.
Yeah, for the
ritual,
just paying our respects.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Where is Kennedy currently?
In Enoch's arms.
Okay, and where is Enoch?
I've walked
on the ceiling
towards the.
Now I'm reimagining everything Enoch said earlier, but just holding skipping Kennedy.
Yeah.
So
he's kind of over my shoulder, I've walked back over towards the door.
Beautiful. So the series of events that are going to take place now is you all, those of you who come back to the office where he's currently at, you've made your successful performative lives and the new future that's been created for us. And he says, of course, get some rest. I appreciate any help that you can offer, and I do believe it was shed earlier prior to the Slayer's report of at the small council that you all are staying with Master Carnath. I will call on you there if I find anything.
Of course.
And he says, how far did you make it past the store?
Not far at all.
You were the only one. Do you have anything you'd like to share?
They told me I shouldn't go in.
That's probably wise advice from your friends.
Very brave, though.
Very stupid.
Sometimes you have to be stupid to help others. Let's... Best of luck. Thank you for your help so far. I will be reactivating my wards for what it is worth as I leave here. I will ensure that you all are able to cross the threshold appropriately. You will not be able to return, or I at least will be alerted if you attempt. All I'm asking is if you need to return to this space, speak to me. I want to be helpful. I hope you can help me. But I'm getting the sense that there's just maybe some hesitation. I understand that.
Of course.
Where are you staying?
I'm staying at South Point Keep. You may call upon me there. I will be coming to find you at Oddballs.
Perfect. Yeah, we're probably going to be reporting back to Lady Ari. Is there anything you'd like us to share just before you get back? Just anything? Do you want them to have anything ready for you?
No, I'll be here for some time.
Of course, of course.
And as he kind of like takes his leave from you all, and Enoch, which is carrying Kennedy, over towards the door, as he steps out of the main office, you would hear him give a little bit of almost like a soft whistle, very subtle. And the two blades that were on his back both come out of the sheaths and then begin to hover in a space that surrounds him in about 5 feet around. And with his back to you all now, he looks over to where you are holding Kennedy, who is, and we've seen it beautifully RP'd a moment ago, but can I have it again? Immediately calls over to you, Enoch, and starts to walk that direction. Did this one touch something that they shouldn't have?
I'm there for this, right?
Yes.
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
I actually don't know what happened to him. It's quite possible he seems foolish.
Damn.
I like that. I want to think that you can say that, but it's like, damn. He walks up towards you all, and because you're there still, you're definitely there still. It sounds like the rest of the people were in the office. You see him walking with two swords up towards Kennedy.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving the office.
You are about 40 feet behind.
Not for long.
Let me know if he like motions to reach or anything.
He brings up both of his hands, puts them together, and you would watch that as he pulls his hands, he kind of does this. He puts them together, spins them at a 90-degree angle, pulls them apart.
As he's starting to pull them apart, I want to walk up and say, Lucius, if you'll remember, Kennedy's very particular about their business.
As you were speaking to him, you would look and see that both of his eyes are glowing brightly a purplish lilac color. And there would be no doubt in your mind as to what that is. This is somebody who is either a descendant of a channeler bloodline or someone who has been born, selected, chosen to be a true channeler. Someone that can move the weave and move mana through their person, through their body with zero detrimental effects.
Where are you going to heal him?
He has brought out both of his hands. The rest of you who were already in there were a little bit further behind, and you would see that one of his hands appears to be glowing almost like this bluish, yellowish light, and the other one of his hands appears to be glowing this bright, yellowish orange light. And he is about to bring it onto like Kennedy's face and stops.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Do I recognize what he's doing?
You can try, yeah. You were, again, he was ahead of you all, so you're like, as far as I'm hearing, you all just like rushed out whenever you saw this happen.
Just, formal speed walking.
You were there.
Yeah.
I was by Enoch.
23.
Yeah.
The 23. So one of them appears to be very divine. There is something holy about one of the enchantments, one of the hands that he's holding up, while the other one appears to be very arcane in nature.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Icarus, what's he doing?
Helping Kennedy.
Well, when he starts to put glowing hands near my friend, what are you doing?
Enoch, it's all right.
As far as I'm concerned, there's a possibility that this one came into contact with some type of cursed object. I'd like to remove it. Also, I've seen that sometimes individuals are overly exerted or exhausted after dealing with the dark seeds.
You know, he's actually a little excitable. Maybe just like when he gets overwhelmed sometimes, he just starts, he just gets so excited. Could it have been? And then I'm gonna...
Exhaustion?
Or...
So you wouldn't like me to do some type of restorative practice of the greater degree.
He's
some type of curse removing ability.
He's so sensitive. Do you think we can give him a chance to like sleep it off and then maybe this evening when you come back?
I'm not sure you're.
I'm worried he's gonna find Patricia.
I'm really. What do you guys
do? I understand that removal of curse stuff would fall into the divine category, like not anything about it. Just like there's divine and there's arcane. That's knowledge.
The remove curse actually in this capacity, a little bit above, is probably more on the arcane side of things, where the greater restoration is more in line with like the holy or divine.
Okay.
Why don't we let the keeper do what he knows how to do?
All right.
There is this very awkward, as you all kind of rushed around him, he is bringing his hands back down.
We're just a little nervous.
We can kill him if he hurts Kennedy.
No, we are not going to do that.
Okay, all right. But
I'm not
killing
anyone.
But you think it's
As I'm like,
Tireless in most societies, that's a threat.
Are your eyes open?
No, I'm sleeping. Like I'm like honk mimiing right now.
You have to forgive my companions. They have had a difficult. It's been a trying day.
Thank you so much.
It's important. I'm going to reiterate this. I know I'm not sorry to interrupt, but you all have gathered around. He has maintained. This is a constant concentration on these two spells, and his eyes are still glowing a purplish lilac color while he is speaking to all of you.
Wow.
Not all of you do. Some of you do.
Mm-hmm.
And he pauses and he says, I apologize for interrupting you. I was only attempting to extend some type of branch of peace.
No, please.
They are ignorant of the arcane.
So
Please
sorry, we
proceed.
are. I'm just so silly. If you would go ahead, that would be fine. That'd be great. Wonderful.
And you're the one who's holding him, so he brings him close and he looks at you one last time.
Oh, I pick him up by like the back
Oh wait, is Nim ignorant of the arcane?
So ignorant.
I'm genuinely curious.
There would be you were honk me
enough to look for it.
The two hands will just come up on the side of your face, and
Just be an active
casting
that you want.
simultaneously dual casting, remove curse and greater restoration. Pumped into
wow. Whoa.
So you can remove one level of exhaustion.
Wow.
That you have.
Exhaustion.
And you also I like to imagine that even though you were asleep and exhausted, the magic that is being channeled into you is not like you're being like shocked awake, but you would awaken from this, Kennedy. And you would see this individual. You were being held by the scruff.
How attractive is this man?
He is an older human male, but he is hot.
Yes. The answer is yes. Yes, and he's
Yes,
an older
and.
human male.
He's like,
You know, that's what's up. My eyes
And
are
his
gonna
eyes
open.
are glowing a purplish light.
He's the one.
My eyes are gonna open. I'm gonna blink a couple times, and I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Hi, my name is Kennedy Scott. What's yours?" And he knocks on
His
the
hands are still on your face. And one of them comes off, and he does that thing where he just like kind of caresses your chin as the second one
Can you knock him back out?
begins to glow again. No, I'm just kidding.
So is he awake?
So was I.
Yes.
Then I go and I set him gently down on his feet.
My body hurts.
Can you stand?
Yeah.
Hey, you want some trail mix?
Yeah, that actually sounds kind of nice.
All I got left is the raisins, though.
Damn it, never mind.
I take it you need to go down there.
I do.
Be careful.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for that. I'm sorry I got just a little nervous.
I apologize for not being clear as to my intentions. It's taking a little bit of time, but a couple of seconds afterwards, his eyes begin to fade back to more of a hazel color.
Can I make a history check to see if his way he casts magic or anything about him rings a bell of maybe a past alumni or someone?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. This will be a hard DC. I love the energy to it too, but it's also like a remarkably old academy, and the likelihood of you seeing like every
Legacies.
class photo in every yearbook. But
If a professor mentions
Yes.
some past true channelers,
Can
you
I
hold that.
also run his name through like some of the genealogy projects I've done?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take investigation. for
Weird
you.
way you said that.
I used up all my good rolls. That's a natural one.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You got a natural one.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. You actually it's the scene from SpongeBob, and you're running around it, and all it is instead of fine dining, it's hide these documents.
Yeah.
And there's nothing
Well,
else.
I'm
in
also
there.
like watching him do all this stuff, like do my job better than me, and I'm just going
really?
like, "Awooga, like who are you?"
You have to like get it.
Easy.
I do what you said.
Hey!
Okay, so you got a nat 1, didn't get anything. What'd you get?
I got a 24.
And what was the actual die roll?
It was a 19 on the die.
You are running the name
Yes.
through here.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. This is an interesting way to have arrived at this.
Plates.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's his VIN?
Yeah. Check his
Tidge.
Yeah.
Vintage.
You don't know why it didn't take you so long to realize this. Maybe it's because you were going the wrong direction with your mental Rolodex here. Lucius Derenactum isn't a name of a person. Like many of the things you all have encountered in this game, Lucius Derenactum is a title. It is a moniker. It is essentially the position held by the leader of these battle scholars that I previously
I told you he was the king.
He is the king of this specific arm of the Keepers.
We're in danger.
I'm not.
Thank you for helping our friend.
Yes, thank you so much.
What I saw downstairs was a room of rock.
Makes sense. It's very deep down there, I imagine.
Below the sewer.
I love how you're not correcting him. I love that.
He begins to take off. Whoa. What is your passive perception, Icarus?
14.
There is something eerily familiar about the way that his weapons, they are rapiers specifically, the way that his rapiers float and follow him. They look almost like how Tulu follows you.
They're their own birds.
They are their own bird, is the energy that you get.
Well, folks, now that Kennedy's back on his feet, shall we make our way to the ritual?
We shan't.
I'm already in my wagon.
And Jabanu's already in his wagon.
We have to go to
Have
the
you
ritual.
left? Like ran past us?
Yeah. I've walked out.
All right, for everybody else.
Yeah.
Jabanu,
What?
come here.
Let's just go
Yeah,
outside.
let's go to the wagon. Get out of this room of
Fine.
cursed objects.
And I will pull out a dagger, and I'm going to walk over to where the Hulk was.
It's important to know. When they die, when they are slain, that like the ooze that it like makes
The
them
gooey ooey.
when they goopify, I think as we have coined.
Icarus
Yes.
fluid.
That Icarus fluid goopifies.
Trademark.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it begins to re-cocoon. So
Oh.
the process here is it is starting that process. So you have to like cut into this new like this shell that is beginning to encase it to then re-expose it.
So I'm going to walk over and like go to straddle this cocoon. All right, I'll be out in a moment then.
Oh, all right. Maybe I'll just do a little.
I like raise it up above my head and then just.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna go to the wagon. He's got it.
I can't see this.
I'm really interested in this.
All right. Walk me through what you think it looks like.
So
You do this.
as I carve open this cocoon and it begins to open up, I imagine it's still pupating
It is.
into this goo, and I reach down and I unbuckle my grimoire.
Okay.
And then take both hands back to the blade as the grimoire is going to come out. And I believe on its own accord. And I am going to begin the process of extracting the essence from this creature.
Okay. Now, I need, first and foremost, we need a harvesting check to see how successful you are with this. You were able to burn one of your Scourge dice if you would like to increase the likelihood of success.
And is that going to be a survival check?
Survival will work unless you have some other type of more appropriate lore you would like to use instead.
So I don't, it's the same number, but I want to pull my other lore. Because this is a creature that I know is coming from the Scourge.
Yes.
I have the lore Void Zone Phenomena.
Yep.
And this reconstituting, this recocooning feels very that.
They are born of it, 100%. I'll allow it.
And I will expend one of my Scourge die for that.
Okay.
Ooh. So that is going to be a total of an 11 again.
Okay.
Remarkably poor roll.
Remarkably poor roll, yes.
I haven't done
that's
this
with the die
before.
on top as well.
Yeah.
A remarkably poor roll, yes. However, just so everyone here are aware, and as well as all of our viewers, when we think about the Slayer class, this idea of essence extraction, what this looks like, it scales with monster level. It scales with the creatures that you all were fighting. So even though it's a fairly poor roll, all you had to do was beat a 10 to be able to, for this first one to be successful. As we get into more challenging, more dangerous creatures, this will become remarkably more challenging to successfully pull and extract. So, a couple of things are able to be at your disposal now. So first things first, you were able to successfully harvest this. Correct me or interrupt me whenever you disagree with what this looks like. But as the grimoire itself is there hovering and floating next to Silas, for those that are still watching here and seeing this, you see that it looks like Silas is just working, almost like they are just like harvesting or skinning any other type of thing, trying to get into the core of what this is, but they don't appear to be going for any of the vital organs or where you imagine these would be. It's almost like there is some other channel or something else that is being sought after. And at a certain point, Silas stops. And there would be a thread that gets connected between the grimoire into the core of this being. And it looks like something is siphoning off some type of fuel, some type of light, some type of energy from this. And as you are pulling off this essence, as you are extracting it, the goopification that I previously described, you would watch the cocoon of this dark seed begins to dry, crumble to a crisp, and become dust. And then the grimoire would shut. And all that you would be left with would be the dust of a creature that was attempting to reconstitute, that is no longer able to, because the essence that makes it up, its vitality, you now possess.
Interesting.
As it will go back to my belt, I'll re-clip it in. I imagine it's like a hook clip rather than like a buckle.
Okay. So you know, it is classified as an aberration. So as you make a decision as to how you want to utilize it, that is what your options are.
Okay.
As Silas was doing this profane ritual, cool,
Everyone has a little bit.
Yeah. I had taken a piece of glass from the broken window and held it to my eye like a camera lens in between him and traced.
It's a Kodak moment.
A picture. It's a picture of the moment.
Ooh.
The moment that he extracted the essence is now on the piece of glass like a Polaroid.
That's so cool.
That's a really clever thing to have done in that exact moment.
And I take it and put it in my pocket.
I am fairly confident Silas didn't see it happen. I
wouldn't be looking for it.
That would have been so hard for you to double focus on. Yeah. Okay. No, I have to ask this. I know that you're trying to leave.
Got your ass.
Is there anything else you want to do in this space before you leave this warehouse and have been told that somebody is going to be putting wards on it afterwards? There's only been one, to take no offense to this, but only one cursory investigation of the office and things like that. Anything else you want to do?
I am still trying to get everybody together in this room.
I really want to look at the office more above table, but I can do it. I can do it before or after our meeting.
Yes, please. You know what?
Yeah.
Dim, I see you keep glancing over there. If you can help me get everybody together,
Family meeting.
I will make sure that you have access to that.
You promise?
I swear.
Sabano.
Okay, it's a deal. Great. Everyone, come in, come in, come in.
Silas keeps looking at us out the door.
I'll go out. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry, Kennedy. Here's
Okay,
another
I've got the goat hitched up to the wagon. What's taking everyone so long?
I'm gonna do
I don't know. Silas wanted us to.
He wants us to go back
I
inside.
wanted to
go
leave
back.
and look at the letters that I've been hiding from probably the most
Yes,
powerful person.
everyone. Yeah, I'm helping getting everyone back inside. Let's go.
They're in the
All right.
basement.
All right. I go back inside.
All right.
What?
Hello? Jabanu? I'm sorry.
Oh?
I didn't know. And, look, I didn't mean to offend.
What are you talking about?
The apparition that you all saw earlier, it's a friend. So, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Additionally, as much as I hate to admit it, I wouldn't have been able to get this far without the assistance of all of you. And by the way things are looking, it's going to get worse out there. So at least for the next week, if I could ask you all to stay close, I would appreciate the assistance. I can make it worth your while.
Well, I'm a generous elf, so I suppose I'll accept your apology.
Thank you.
I have nowhere else to go.
I've found we've run into more things that interest me in the last day than I've seen in years, so I'm by your side no matter what, regardless of if you're there.
Well, you put me in more mortal danger than I've been in a while, but y'all are staying where I'm staying, so...
At the exact same time that you said I've been put in more mortal danger, one of the actual beams from the ceiling continues to crack from the blast that was there earlier. It just falls down about 12 feet to your right.
I don't even flinch. I'm like... Well, so,
I don't know. Could be fun. Kennedy, what do you think?
What?
We're in.
I'm sure Kennedy would enjoy his payment at the end of the week. I don't want to tap the book.
What the hell is happening? Where am I?
Oh, that's right. We are in a warehouse.
I know. I see that. No, what happened afterwards?
And I'm sure that all of us have more things we'd rather not talk about. And we're going to be spending a lot of time together. You may feel entitled to some answers, but I want to assure you all, you're not. Neither am I, so I won't pry.
a rhyme.
Sorry. Happens.
What do you think?
I really feel like we need to get to Carnath and the ritual.
Later then?
Just
It's just 15 feet away. It's up to
just
you.
just 10 little minutes. I can always catch up later. I'm if you like, or
So you all know. So you all
5.
know. It's gonna take you about an hour to get to the outskirts of town and around to where this is. You have about 90 minutes before essentially like dusk.
before rush hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Tight.
I'll sit down and take out my box of snacks
If
from
you
my parents
Aw.
and reach in and take something out to eat. a cracker.
How far in do you reach?
I probably am scraping the bottom.
But like your arm, like it's a small box like so.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as Iris's arm just goes further in and into it.
Sure.
It's just like a piece of a little rye crisp. And I'll just sit down and eat it. I'm ready when you are.
Well, a few conditions then, if I could. If we're all going to be working together, let's operate under a loose code. Firstly, we can't bill House Stormwave for any inconvenience.
So you say. They haven't said no.
So, we will say, we're currently welcome here, let's not overstay it. Remember, we're here to help people. We don't need to bleed them dry just to keep them alive.
And they are the
You'd
local...
be surprised sometimes.
Well,
I
they are
think
the local
Stonewave will be
authorities.
fine in terms of money. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Additionally, let's not cause any undue panic or destruction. As I stare at the hole in the warehouse, I understand things happen. But let's not make a habit of it if it can be avoided. If you need anything provided to assist with the goings-on here, I'm sure the Lord's generosity will extend to the rest of you. And if not, I'll cover it myself.
Wonderful. So these are the rules for the week.
Think of them more as guidelines.
Excellent. Excellent.
Rules are good.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
May I add one?
Please.
If we have issues between each other, as we find out things about each other, we talk it out before we start threatening each other with violence.
I would appreciate that.
Good.
Okay, so is violence just like third down we discuss?
I think it can stick around at second.
Oh, I love that. Excellent. Good.
Well, addendum. If two people do need to work it out through violence, then leave it between two.
Something tells me the math might not add up, but sure.
Can I wave out of the violence? Like,
sure.
No violence for me.
It seems like you've already had like a little...
All right, addendum to Jabanu's
Is
no
anyone
violence.
writing down these guidelines?
Yep.
Not on paper.
This is a game, I'm curious.
And Nim's writing them down.
Because I just see Iris eating their little cracker, and you all are like, oh yeah, we're on to something good here, everybody.
He's cooking.
He's cooking. We're going to listen to these for the week.
So,
For the week.
For the week.
For the week, you have your conversation. You've asked for 10 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to go and look through the office again.
Yep.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for, or just trying to see if anything was missed? What is this?
Great question. If Lucius is really gone.
He is.
Good.
He went down the staircase. You would have heard the elevator. He seems to have figured out how it works.
Great. Wow.
Did he take the dog? Did the dog wait in the elevator? I think it did, actually.
If you all want the dog,
Yes, and the dog is the elevator
actually,
operator.
the dog is the attendant. The dog was there.
He's got the uniform.
This is a Wes Anderson.
He found it in the crate.
Yep.
She has a little cap on.
Yes.
There's a bell.
Dog's in the elevator.
I wanted that dog.
Roof.
Yeah.
He'll come back eventually.
Good.
Yeah, next elevator.
I guess I want to do a survey. Nim wants to do a survey of everything that's there. I want to see if there's any ledgers about see the rhythm that things were delivered in. I want to see if there's any patterns. I want to look at calendars. I want to just get as much information as possible. I want to see why the keepers are involved. I want to see what the relationship between House Lyran and House Stormwave is. Anything that I can get, and then any other little goodies.
But here's a question for you.
Yeah.
And the little goodies. We'll start the little goodies.
Yes.
But I do want to confirm. So Icarus has most of the information on their person. Are you going to take any of it out now to review, or are you just looking for additional things?
I guess like I would ask you about that.
I don't want to be taking them out right now, of course.
That's so fair.
But look for anything else, and I'll fill in the blanks.
Wonderful. All right. And I can help later if you want.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
I've told Jabanu a little bit, so the three of us, perhaps. It seemed like you two might know each other.
Yeah, we've been around.
A little bit.
Yeah,
So-
just briefly.
You're a
Librarian.
archivist,
Yes, exactly.
so
Precisely.
you'll be great at this.
You found paperwork.
Yes.
Where?
There is
And then I'm in-
papers just everywhere. You spend the 10 minutes necessary to do your survey of this space.
Yeah.
And it looks like
Oh, wait.
somebody already did the work for you all. And so the ledger, right, the book of ciphers that was there, that's what you're seeking. So you don't find any of those other points of calendars. Everything else looks like it's intentionally covered.
Okay.
It is meant to look like some typical warehouse. Everything else is just straight junk as far as information goes. However, there is one thing that stands out. There is no doubt in your minds that the quill that was next to the book looks very similar, different but similar to the enchanted quills that they use at the library. So the quill is undoubtedly a magic item.
Grabbing that. Yeah. Just like, you know how you grab pens from the bank? Like, I don't even know if Nim is like, I'm gonna steal this, but she's just like, oh no, this is mine now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You add one unidentified quill to your inventory.
Probably fine.
Walking away from you.
Is that the papers?
You don't see them.
Do I not see them anymore?
No, I have them covered up. Yeah. I'll tell you later. While we're not in the building,
Great.
like
Secret
a god
ingredient is
man.
crime.
Where?
Anybody want
All
to look at
right,
the book?
guys, we're gonna be late.
All right.
And as you all leave the warehouse, Mize is already ready to go.
Yes.
All set up with ramshackle. You see that there are still the guards with the hounds that are here. Again, an order of operations thing, they would have seen Lucius come in because you had asked for a perimeter to be set up. They don't seem to be otherwise concerned or alarmed whatsoever. They would tell you that they're going to continue to wait for Lord Lucius to come back out, and then they will assist in aiding him back towards the keep. And you all leave, as far as I know.
As on the way out the door, actually, I just want to do, just as some things are coming together, occurring to me. I want to look around and see if there's anything that looks familiar to me.
Not specifically.
Okay.
There are many things here. That was a great question. There are many things here that are familiar to you for a number of reasons, Dan. But my understanding for the reason you were asking this question, I do not think you find what you are looking for.
Great. I relax and leave.
This is like the Indiana Jones warehouse with like the ark and everything. Is that the
Oh no.
As we're on the way out, I want to like wave down one of the perimeter guards and say, make sure you cut the horses loose when you're done. They're all tied.
We were more than happy to ensure they made their way back up, and we were going to bring them to oddballs for you to continue to use.
I'm going to point at the rope between the front and back limbs on a few of the horses that were out front, so he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, he said, of course.
And a gentle reminder.
We bring them to oddballs if you would like. Is what you prefer?
Yes.
Very well. It will be so.
I'm just shaking my head.
Yes.
And you all begin to make your way, probably cutting it a little bit close to the Temple of the Old Gods, which has previously been referred to as the Temple of Arl, for the ritual this evening. And I think here is where we'll take our break. Join us in a couple of minutes, and we'll see what happens at this ritual, which has only been 8 sessions in the making.
Hey.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Shifting Realms, where the group has finally made it out of the warehouse, and we are on our way to the Temple of the Old Gods, where this evening you all have promised Carnath, at least some of you. You will be attending this ritual, a funeral, as some have described it or called, paying respect to the number of souls, the number of individuals that lost their lives, 35% of the mages in the city, and a number of citizens and civilians, guards, and other folks. We have been having a lot of adventure and a lot of things happen, but it is important to know this town, the citizens of this town, are reeling from a cataclysmic event which just recently happened. But you all are going to have about an hour to make your way on your dueling wagons across Port Haven to make it. Alvin looks at you. My lord, it appears that this
Slightly
is
faster.
giving you some
Slightly
type of
faster.
side eye.
Slightly faster.
Of course.
than him. Just a little bit. Just enough to know that we could go faster than him, but we're not going to. Because we, Alvin, we have discrepancy.
I would also like to be in that wagon. Who's that?
Very good, my lord. Thank you.
You're doing very good.
You're in the wagon too.
Oh, he thinks he's
Icarus.
He can go
Who-
faster
who
than
is
my
that?
goat.
It's Alvin. He's part of the group now.
I just see this pissing contest happening. But at what speed? Is there a speed ceiling, or does this become the film speed? Because if you keep trying to just inch each other up here a little bit.
I think there's probably. I mean, are there like people in the streets? Because I think we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course there are people in the streets.
I'm like occasionally stopping for like students like oh don't run him over, my son.
I'm going to introduce myself to Alvin, since I've been told he's part of the group now.
Alvin has, in what has been going on for a second, you would have watched as Alvin reached into some type of side pouch and put on some goggles and smacks them on and then looks your direction. Yes?
You're going down. There's an oh shit handle on this wagon. If there wasn't, I'm sure Enoch bolted one on.
I was gonna say that's an Enoch edition.
Yep. It's a good one.
Now, regardless of what type of pissing contest is actually going on, there's too many pedestrians in the street for this to get too intense or too wild, so eventually it calms down. You got about an hour of travel. I'll allow you all, because you are you're not doing any type of like heavy activity, some light activity. If you need a short rest, I will allow this to be categorized as a short rest. Appropriately roll your hit die for those of you that have hit die left.
I got it. How many hit die are we allowed to spend? 3? Is it 2?
I think it's 2. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna double up.
Good enough.
Great. This could be, you all can disagree with this. I don't think there's a limit on the number of hit die you can use. There's a limit on the number you can gain each long rest. You can choose to burn them all if you want.
Wow,
Okay.
that's the devil talking right there.
Okay.
Yeah. You can use as many as you.
Got a 1.
Oh.
That
The
hurts.
only rule to that is you can't roll 2 or 3 and be like, oh, that wasn't good enough. I want to roll more. To choose how many you're rolling at a time, because you add your con modifier on top of that.
But you only add your con modifier once.
Exactly, that's why.
I've done that wrong.
Everybody has. It's okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
whole game's made up.
It's fine. You're so
Wait, no, the camera's on. Sorry. It's very serious mechanics
It's very
that
serious.
might have changed in September.
We don't know what time it is when this game comes out. Now,
2025.
Yeah, we're filming this October 27th, 2028, actually.
My
So if
birthday.
you're seeing this now,
It's my birthday today.
dartboard, got it.
they're going to be very confused.
I have this coin.
You won't have a short rest as I corral you back onto the wagons. But I'm going to give you an opportunity. And we're going to start over here. You got an hour. And yes, while you are making your way towards the ritual, is there anything you want to be doing with the folks who are in your wagon? So this is what we should do first, actually. All folks who are in ramshackle, please raise your hand.
Wow.
I mean, where can you go?
I'm with
I was not
whatever wagon
expecting
you
that.
mentioned.
Well, I think
Brutal.
You built this wagon. I belong here.
But if Silas is in that wagon, I think I would be in ramshackle.
I'm following
what you've
it.
done.
Again, I ask, who all is in Ramshackle? Please raise your hands, loud and proud.
Oh, that's too many.
A lot has changed.
Wait. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
The suspension is just
as they're going back and forth, people are just jumping.
Yeah. Just like,
All right, that is who was in your wagon, which means that it's just you two and Alvin.
That's okay. That's a party.
Can Miza pull all of us?
the professionals are back
Enoch
together
is
in the same spot.
Heavy boy.
Yeah, wait.
Alvin is another.
I can go. I'll go to the other wagon.
There is.
Or unless you want to.
I don't know anything about him. I think
I
he's
am
just a guy.
telling you all right now,
Yeah.
and feel free to
I
add
don't
what
know
you
that
want.
he's your hireling.
Miza and Ramshackle can pull this wagon, and
Oh.
it does not appear like it causes any type of problem or concern.
Incredible.
It's just
Magic.
It's a kind
Let me tell you,
of
olive oil on the axles, frictionless. Absolutely frictionless. This
olive
thing's
oil on the
alive.
joints, great for Miza.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do or say for the folks who were in your wagon?
Yeah.
Just a little thing.
Look at you.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, Alice, like, next time you wanna, do a magic rumor, you wanna do it when there's a lot of people around, kind of more like this, and then just as people are walking by, I'll just kind of magically, spread the rumor around. There's an elf in town who moves around on a purple wagon pulled by a goat. For the right price, he'll fix your dreams up nice and accept a book as a quote.
Cast rumor.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
You see exactly what is happening, and you watch what would have been the step 2 and the step 3 of your casting of this. As individuals, it almost seems like they're then saying it. Who said that? What is this? Did you hear that? Did you hear about this? As it spreads like wildfire through the individuals up and down this street. And as you get just out of distance of that 100-foot area, you would be able to hear individuals, everybody look, a purple wagon! And you see that some individuals are pointing your direction as you keep on moving. It seems like
Yes, it's really perfect. We're trying to get somewhere.
Well, yeah, but look now, I've got a side gig.
No attention.
we have to catch that wagon.
Didn't Silas say not to draw any attention? One of his rules for us.
Well, joke's on him, I can't draw.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Kidney Scott.
How can I follow that up? That was amazing.
I believe in you.
I've got like a twin.
Enoch, where are you sitting?
I am I'm sitting in the back of the wagon, but the thing is, when I'm sitting, I am doing something. I'm going to be, I pull out a whetstone and I am sharpening and trying to buff out the rust of this greatsword. So I know it probably looks pretty like someone you don't want to go up and talk to.
Now, while the wagon has no problem carrying you all, space is tight.
Yeah, our seating arrangement is
The
wagons.
greatsword is just resting across your laps over here.
Well, I could have it like this.
Okay.
It's a pretty great sword.
Then what are you doing? I just need to know because I want to talk to Enoch kind of alone, but that's kind of hard in a wagon.
It is.
Yeah. I think Nim
We're alone now.
doesn't seem to be.
I got an
anyone.
empty
Sing it in her head.
Fix it
Nim's
in post.
probably right now is just doodling. In her notebook, she's drawing like a wave and like a lyre for House Lirin, and just like kind of like trying to just like get onto paper, like map out all these different pieces that are kind of coming together. A little citadel for the keepers.
So you're focused on that.
I
Yeah.
will allow you, Kennedy, to be between Nim and Enoch. in the
Perfect.
wagon.
Yeah.
And you're talking to Jabanu.
For a second.
In this conversation, you're distracted.
Yeah.
Kennedy's sitting next to you, Enoch, and the usual smile that he always has planted on his face is non-existent. And he's kind of looking at the floor, looks over at Nim for a moment, sees that she's busy. Thank God. Enoch, I feel like you and I are the same.
Well, no, that's
not the robot thing. I'm not a robot.
well, I know. Oh, you mean our constitution is similar?
I mean how we're both outsiders.
Did you just recently meet this lot as well?
Yeah.
Oh. But it was not just me then.
No.
Where do you come from?
Dangerous place.
Everywhere can be a dangerous place. That is very non-specific.
Yeah, well, it's very dangerous. It's very far away from here.
Where is here?
I don't know. Genuinely, I follow Nim.
What?
Mind your business. Go back to your book.
You're being so rude when you're sleepy, Kennedy. Oh my god.
He must have been sleepy for our conversation.
I feel like we could help each other out. I help you get your memories back, and you help me just fit in better.
I would like to help you. Yes, I think this is a grand idea.
Yeah.
Do you suspect that you have some ability to be able to help me get my memory back?
No, but I think you and I will be discovering things together.
Oh, God! Young Master, if I may interrupt.
My eyes roll back in my head.
If you would permit it, and with this one's permission, if you were to place me upon their arm, I could deduct some type of inspection to determine what is corrupting them.
I'll respond in my head. I learned my lesson. Yeah, we'll do that later, Porter. I gotta gain trust first.
Would you like me to change my name back to Porter?
No, leave it at... I'm gonna ignore Patricia.
him like having long pauses in the conversation does not bother me at all.
Comfortable silence.
Yeah.
Hey, you better not be throwing any sparks back there. I've got books.
Well, that sounds like a deal then. A friendship way. We're not actually making a transaction.
Oh, well, thank you. And one more thing, I think there's another way that I can help you. I've seen your firearms. I believe I may be able to improve upon their design.
Oh, thank God. That would be very helpful.
Is that the purple wagon?
With sparks coming out one of the back windows.
Well, this has been a very productive conversation.
I agree.
You and Ellis are the first ones not to treat me like an object or a threat.
It's because you're not.
There's a window from the front area. You've heard your name multiple times.
And I'm glad that you think that, but I'm not entirely sure that that's true.
That's kind of a threat.
I seem to be quite proficient at violence.
Young Master, would you like me to deafen your hearing temporarily?
In my head, God, no. No. Please, no.
Would you also like to be blind?
The noise seems to be causing you great distress.
I am tired, Patricia.
Removing taste.
You have done enough today. I will call on you when I need you. Please go away.
Understood, young master.
Thank you.
And you feel Patricia retreat.
My head is empty.
Is there anything else?
No.
Nim.
Kennedy, are you making friends?
Are you winning some?
You wouldn't? Oh, you're so sleepy.
Yeah. I think Nim's just gonna finish up her doodle. Just kind of like while she's like, you know,
The doodle is
don't
amazing.
worry about it, guys.
So Patreon exclusive.
Yes, check our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon yet, but we could.
So you can't have it.
The hype of the suspense that you've been building since session 1.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Today's MILF is particularly fine.
Shh.
Sorry, I
She was classy.
That's the category name. It's a drop-down menu.
Yeah, I think, just, can I reach Airless?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. Yeah.
I guess, I'm glad to making friends, and then I'm gonna, lean up to the front and be like, I just wanted to say that I so appreciated just your approach with Lucius. I thought it was practical and straightforward, and I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
The cut of your jib, young lady. Also, hi, Jabanu. I know, wasn't it just crazy running into that guy?
Yeah, he sure was something.
He was a keeper, wasn't he? But anyway, I just wanted to say I appreciate that, Alice, and yeah.
Thank you, Nim.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit confused about how we're supposed to know who it's okay to kill and who it's not okay.
I have found that to be one of life's great questions.
Do you have a lot of experience with it?
More than I'd like.
Me too.
Yes. Yes, your secret, by the way. That was very brave of you.
For the record, Misa doesn't need direction. If you wanted to crawl through the window and die in the inside and let this happen, you could, but you can also stay exactly where you're at.
No, I think I'm going to stay exactly like that.
Amazing.
I like to put up a veneer of steering Misa.
That's good.
It makes you feel important.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Only 3 people know about that. The 3 people who were there.
Ooh. It's a big secret.
I need to pursue my dream of the rock underground.
It seems
Nim looks at her doodle where there is a rock.
it does seem like there's an awful lot of coincidences going on. I wouldn't be surprised if it's somehow connected.
How am I supposed to follow that if I can't do anything?
Well, it's only a week. We've got some time. We'll figure it out. It didn't have, so maybe there's a little wiggle room. This is investigation. That's what I do. I can help you with that if you'd like.
I would like that.
All right, we'll take care of you. Don't fret.
All right, and then I'm gonna sit back down.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Oh, I pop back up. Yeah.
Are you feeling concerned about going to this ritual tonight? I noticed something that we maybe have in common.
Yes, perhaps as an observer, I'm always happy to attend these kinds of events. Some of the old gods are really quite wonderful. Some of them I have found better to just give a respectful distance to, and
ones that have to do with radiant energies?
Yes.
I wish I could maintain a respectful distance from them.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So maybe stick by me, and we'll steer clear of any sort of unintended consequences. You know, there's no reason we can't attend and be respectful and avoid any sort of unwanted attention. Good.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
Do you think that we're friends?
I think Nim's just like, what?
I've never seen this before.
What are we?
Good job, Silas.
Nim is like literally, there's like stress sweat breaking out on Nim's knees. Yes, yeah.
Touching yours.
Yeah.
Soaking through the pants.
I think we are I think we meet the technical definition, yes.
What do you think makes people friends?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Erlis, I believe...
Yeah, man. Explain it to us.
How loud is this conversation?
It's growing louder with a level of uncomfort.
I'm looking at Nim.
You're looking at Nim's ass because Nim is like up through.
No, I'm looking
Also
at
a
the back
Patreon
of her legs.
exclusive,
She said
by the way.
Her knees, the top front of her knees. the full, yeah.
That's why I'm here.
I'm gonna like come in to rescue him. I mean, like, hey Nim, you know,
Watch for the spike in like
you know about
replays.
you know about monsters, right?
I do. Yes, Jabanu. Yes, I do.
You know, I was in the desert once and I saw this thing. It was a big snake.
Ooh.
Except it had a woman's head.
Wow.
And I was all alone when I saw it, and it went by without acknowledging me. And no one believed me when I told them.
That's crazy.
Do you know what it was?
Do I know what it is?
Make a history check.
Great, yeah.
This is fairly low for you.
Okay, it's an 18 on the die plus 5. So
More than likely, it was some type of naga.
sounds like a naga. Naga. And Erlis, I believe friendship is just like that. It's where you make a request and you trust that someone will answer you. And you build that over time.
Kennedy and I are friends now.
Kennedy, you're making friends.
Oh, you know, you have to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Can't that wait?
Oh god. And then I'm gonna sit back down.
When he says I put my whetstone back in my pocket. And then I just start polishing it.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to be doing besides polishing your blade?
I'm going to polish that blade all the way from here to the city.
Yeah, you're already here, my guy. But don't stop on my behalf.
Okay, well, when we get there, I would like to posit that by the time we get back to the city, that the rust has been removed, and that now the both of the bevels on it are extremely sharp.
He edged it so good.
I edged it all for that entire hour.
I'm impressed.
Patreon exclusive.
What happened to Act 2? What happened to Part 2 of this episode?
It's a family show.
I'm waiting to see the recommendations on what we
and-
call this. What's the title of this one's gonna be?
Well, there's energy in Ramshackle, and then there's energy in...
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will say.
The holy-
Remember,
Yeah.
it was described
What's
as
this
being
wagon's
in
name?
remarkably poor condition. So while the edges
Oh, I
are
didn't hear. Can it be
sharpened to the
Holy
best of your ability, it also has revealed a lot of the imperfections and cracking
Well, there would be, like
in the chips.
divots
and
in
yes.
it. Yeah.
But 100%, it looks like it is in better condition for something that is in disrepair.
Yeah, it has an edge, but there's...
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing, Icarus? Anything beyond what's already been discussed?
Oh no, that's what I had planned.
Okay.
That was enough.
All right, amazing. And we smash cut over from whatever energy was here in Ramshackle to the three of you that are in your wagon.
Thaumaturgy, classical music playing in the thing, and I am currently sifting through my letters one by one and just like calmly reading them while Alvin steers.
But remember, this did belong to Great Man beforehand.
Yeah,
so
right,
as you are bringing forward this classical music, Alvin would say, "My lord, would
Lord.
you like me to prepare some tea?"
Oh no, that is fine. Thank you, though, Alvin.
and it looks like there is an area like on the front booth where you could just like lift up. There's a portable
Like a cooler.
Yeah, portable cooler.
It's iced tea.
Are there any fruits in there? Perhaps
There
small.
are ample grapes.
Yes.
No way.
What are the odds?
Always try to stay ready.
Never
Very
not
well.
being ready.
Later, possibly.
Possibly. Also, help yourself to all of it. I'm
I
sure
was-
we'll be well fed.
Never permitted to consume the fruit.
It's just fruit. I don't really care.
I have a question. Sorry, above the table. Do I... Icarus, go back. Close the watch.
Put on your jacket.
Hold on. Silas walked through the VIP room. That's where we met.
Yep, you saw Great Man.
Great Man was there. I imagine if Great Man had a second at his. Well, I didn't want to. No, I want to know if I recognize Alvin.
There's nothing hard. Alvin would have been present in that room.
Wait a minute. This is your servant?
He's not my servant.
Where did you come from?
Originally, or most recently?
How did you come here to join this group? You're part of us now, right?
The new master liberated me from the chains.
He
previously
seems to
shackled
think
upon
you're
me
his
by the
master.
Great Man.
Yes, he calls me that.
Wait, did you say the Great Man? All right. Alvin was it?
Yes, that is my name.
Alvin's his own man.
Very good, my lord.
Alvin, do you believe yourself to be your own man?
If it is what my lord believes, then it is what I believe.
Do you pay him?
No, how Stormwave does.
No, Stormwave does not.
I have not been paid since arrival to the city.
Do you need compensation?
I imagine my lord will take care of me.
Yes, how Stormwave will.
For the love.
Pay the man.
You don't order me.
Please.
And I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna pull out a gold coin and I'm gonna hand it to him.
He looks at you and looks at you.
I'm still.
Thank you, my lord. And
Of course,
takes the gold
Alvin.
coin from
Very
Silas.
good. Very good. Hey, do you think Jabanu's had made any progress over in his purple wagon? I'm noticing some
progress?
interesting things, yes. Read
Yeah.
through the notes I got. Oh yes, from the office.
Right, we've got a few things that we need to jet through real quick.
Jabanu, did you get a chance to work through anything?
I'm right here.
You know, the rock is actually very important to my people. We had ancient legends.
This jackass.
What?
You're hearing it in your head.
I want to gently
say,
shove
what?
Icarus with my boot.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out what that man in there was trying to figure out. Jabanu took some. He's got some expertise.
Jabanu took the paperwork?
Yes, the ones that I found.
There was an interruption in your message.
Yeah.
You heard a click.
I feel like I'm straddling like in between like the driver's side and like inside of the carriage.
Am I noticing anything just first glance with the papers I have left over that I could communicate to Jabanu while just in this ride, in this hour?
As far as I know, Jabanu has the book.
Okay,
Which
so
has
he has the most important stuff.
of. If you think about this, if there is something that you need to use to figure out the cipher that is for all the other things, Jabanu has the book in which the cipher code is embedded.
And this is a very specific question. When is the last time I saw Alderak's little bird?
Oh, you would have seen. I mean, you've just recently arrived to the city.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
literally
right. Okay.
yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making a mental note of where that was. I would like to find it.
It has.
Sorry, were you saying something to me?
Yeah, so there's paperwork.
Yes.
Are you hiding things from...
I was hiding things because we almost just ran into the most powerful person I think we've met so far, and Jabanu, which I agreed with at the time. We didn't know him, so we wanted to keep our leverage, which was information, and we found out who he was, and now I've realized the risk of the situation we are now in, and I am trying to navigate that. I think if we can figure out the papers that he was searching for in the office, which we now possess, which he does not know, and he must not know, I think we can basically leverage our way back into neutral standing. But I'm gonna need Nim and Giovanni's help later,
So, just so I can make sense of this all, we can talk about this in front of Alvin, that's fine. Alvin, you're part of the group. Alvin, we have some rules. I'm just going to jot through the rules that we've agreed upon.
Those seem
Not me.
much easier to follow than what my previous master had for me.
And that's all I'm going to ask of you.
Listen, I have met very few true channelers in my time, and I am sure you are aware of the nature of individual we are dealing with.
I imagine that's why he's trying to help us.
Yes, well, we did not know that, but we also still do not know who he is.
So,
and information is power. We possess something that he needs. We can use that, and we will, to help, but also for our own
look, Icarus, you don't have to justify everything to me. You didn't think that he was trustworthy at the time because...
I still don't know if he is.
He's frankly incompetent at his one task, as I understand it.
Oh, well, okay.
But I think he means well. If you think that you've erred here, I would agree with you.
No, I wouldn't say that.
But if you're trying to mend this relationship, this working deal that we have, I can help.
Very well. I think currently it is under control. We just need to figure out what is on these ciphers, and all of that will happen in due time, and then we'll go from there.
You understand, if he asks me directly about them, I'm bound to disclose this.
Well, hopefully it won't come up then.
I won't paint you in a poor light. I think you've
Would you
made
like me to dispose of this one? He seems to be a threat to you. Alvin,
is this a joke?
With bloodlust in his eyes.
No, I'm asking
Alvin?
Icarus.
Secrecy is something I value more than most other things.
I can promise you I have a track record. They will never find me.
If Silas cannot keep his discretion when it comes to the group's current dealings, he is no longer one of us. But I don't think that will be a problem. Things will be fine. Thank you, though.
I'm really tired of getting threatened.
That wasn't a threat.
That was a threat.
No, it's a promise.
Also, I'm going to remove the portrait of the great man from the wagon and throw it out the back.
It hits a small child. Ow, gee willikers, mister, walking here.
He deserved it.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was the big kid from before.
Yeah. It would have been ricocheting back your direction.
Oh,
look, fine. That aside, and
He
I'm
has a child army.
We'll address that later.
I am a patient man. I am a patient man. I am a patient man.
Okay,
Icarus,
keep it to yourself. I'm trying to read here.
Right. Do you want to spend the night reading or going to this god fair?
We made a promise to Carnath. I think it is worth our time to go.
When did this happen?
I mean, the answer to all of those questions are within the past day.
Within the yesterday.
Was this while I was in bed? Or?
I don't know. I don't keep track of you. I am not in charge of you.
I thought time was your specialty.
Yes, not your time, my time.
Right.
Of which you are taking up many of those precious
Good
moments.
one, my lord.
Well done.
Sensible chuckle, my lord.
Listen,
Worthy Jake.
I have heard that very important people will be there. I think it is worth our time to at least check it out.
You've told me in the past that they have their uses. How do you feel about the mingling of the old and the new then?
You ask a good question, of which I've grappled with for many years. My current answer is I see us in relation to the new as they see themselves in relation to the old. I think they all think they're better than the one before them, and I think we're all the same. That being said, Oral could easily smite us all into a fine dust when it did so. There are still different levers you can pull, I suppose. But
And before the old,
what do you want, a religion lesson?
I'm just curious on your feelings.
My feelings are irrelevant. What is present is the task at hand. Let's focus on that for now.
You all wrap up your conversation.
Turn up the music.
As you make your way, and you all finally arrive. An hour has passed. You have been actually heading towards the outskirts of the city, and then around.
Enoch,
and
you then
down.
feel stronger.
Around some of the lower cliff sides on the edge of the city closest to the waterfront. And you would find something that truly, from a distance, looks at first like a ruin, more so than anything. It very much looks like the Parthenon in its prime. It is a large open area with pillars surrounding it. In the front, there is a large, massive courtyard. It appears to be remarkably well manicured, and there's a number of statues and various busts and iconography across here. There's also a very distinct threshold where there is a gates. Right now, they're obviously open, but it looks like they can be sealed with some remarkable defensive machinations. Right now, they are open because most of the courtyard open area for parking, if you will, seems to be full of black stagecoaches. They look very similar, very reminiscent of, imagine any type of Western-style stagecoach in your head, and they look like they are sleeker, smaller versions of that. And they have these bluish-orange flickering flames, 4 lit, 1 on each corner of these. And sitting atop each of these stagecoaches, there appears to be a figure that is wearing some type of black satin robe with veils pulled down over their faces. Hard to make out what they look like, who they are as you approach. All of the coaches appear to be being led by some type of 2-legged avian creature. You all can make some type of nature roll if you would like. Yeah. Flora, fauna, different, but yeah, that would be appropriate.
Not good. 10.
That's good.
The DC is only 12.
I got a 16 on the die.
Natural 20 for a 19.
Okay, we're not gonna get a ton of good stuff here. But for those,
I want all of the stuff.
there are a
5.
This page was torn out in my zoo book, I think.
I found this page on the ground with all of the detailed information.
For those of you that passed, these are like mechanically, like with like 5e, like rules and realms. These are axe beaks. They're a little bit different in this setting. Axe beaks are, by machinations, not they're flightless creatures. There are different types. For those of you that beat this, you would understand that these ones appear to be best suited for land, for open terrain. They also do quite well in sandy areas, beaches and coastal areas. But you would also know, for those of you that did much higher than that, natural 20, other things, that there are other species or varieties of these axe beaks creatures which are more suited for nautical travel. There are some that are actually capable of short distance of flights, various things. You have options here. These are land-dwelling ones, best suited for sand. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of these stagecoaches. And you see that the grounds appear to be just swarming with people. As you all are approaching, you are cutting it close. You can hear that there is a chiming of the bells, and the individuals who are on the stagecoaches remain. But everyone else who's been around the grounds begins to make their way inside and towards. It's an open air concept on the outside of this massive runic structure. But there does appear to be some type of grand door. There is some internal area to this where some type of ritual or some type of service can be provided. On the walls of this space, it's important to note that it's almost like it's like polished marble that is highlighted in accents with various jewels and gemstones. Even though it is approaching dusk, which is when this was set to begin, you can still see the final lights of the sun. And as it catches the walls, it almost looks like it brings the mosaic and the murals and the gemstones to life. It looks like one of those cups or one of those things that as you turn and rotate it, it shows different things depending on how the light is catching it. As you all change your perspective and move towards it, it looks like it's telling a story. The walls itself, the mosaic, the mural, dances and moves. And you can see that the story is coming to an end as light is ending, fading for the day. And everyone begins to head inside. You have your 2 wagons. You make it here at the same time. What would you all like to do?
Hop down and head in.
I hop out of this wagon and make my way over to the other wagon group as quick as possible.
I take my sweet time.
What's the plural for hearse? Is it hearses or just hearse?
Hersai?
Hearse.
Yeah.
I think that's the taxonomical group.
I'm imagining like my garish purple wagon just in this long line of. Oh gosh,
It's amazing.
like no one told the dress code.
Dress code is funny, but not something you should be truly worried about. But there are a lot of individuals that appear to be practicing a number of different types of mourning practices, right? So whenever we think about like regional and cultural practices, it's not like everyone who lives here practices the same things. So there's certainly some people who are wearing black. There are some people that are wearing remarkably colorful gowns, almost like it's a celebration instead. Some people are wearing elaborate masks. There is no rhyme or reason to any one thing that is being done here. What's important to know is it's been said multiple times, Port Haven, it's not an orgy.
How many masks?
Sorry, I was trying to get Chelsea to catch my eyes.
Port Haven is a melting pot of refugees from all over the world who are making their way to Central Viridia where it is safest. Various things are being practiced here. You all head inside and you see that there are rows upon rows upon rows of just flat slate benches. This is not meant to be a place of comfort, per se. This is a temple of the old gods. The idea in like fast food, come in and be reminded that it's not a place to linger. This is a place to remind you that you are mortal, that there is uncomfort in the world, and that there is something bigger and beyond yourself. As you look around at the iconography, there appear to be a number of statues, and some of you may be able to better collect or recognize some than others, but appears to be depictions of the iconography of the old gods. Anyone who would like to make a roll or a check is more than welcome to do so.
Can I just kind of be muttering to myself about the gods near Jabano
100%.
and maybe assist him?
Okay, I mean I've got +0 to religion.
Okay.
No!
No way! Another one?
I got another one.
Wow.
For a 19.
Yeah.
Wow, I also got a 19 on the die. Where were these when I was present?
I got a 7 as well.
Now that the important rolls are gone.
I think that the reason this does go so well for most people is you come in together as a group, with the exception of Alvin stayed out there with the wagon. You would all see, hear, as you're muttering under your breath who they are, what they are. There appears to be a number. Specifically, there are 8 busts here. You would recognize Careless, which is known as the Wild Shaper. You would recognize Drafinial, who is known as the Stormbringer. You would also see that there is, in fact, something for Gasigian, which is known as the Veiled Whisperer. You would see that there is one that seems to be on a special pedestal for Calimbros, otherwise known as the Tide Warden. Then you would also see one, not on a special pedestal, but still in a place of important reverence, Tearless, the Warden of the Lands. You would also see one for Lord, known as the Dreamweaver. There would also be one for Godwig. Godwig is specifically known as the Verdant Lord. And then there would be one also in a place of reverence, specifically for Arl. Arl, known as the Sun Bearer. Just to clarify that, it would actually look like Arl, as well as Calimbros, as well as Lorid, seem to have some type of special reverence and special placement here in this temple.
Well, do you not feel inclined to bow down and make a sacrifice or whatnot?
I'm just gonna go up to the Lord one
and I'm gonna get like close to it, and I'm gonna be like, listen, we need to talk later, okay? Don't like shunt me this time, all right? All right. And then I'm just gonna walk away.
There are a couple of people who all appear to be like followers and worshipers of Lord who are also like, but they were doing some like prayer at this place.
Yeah.
And you just walk up, hey, we gotta talk later.
Yeah.
And they like open their eyes and look at you.
Be jealous.
Boy.
Yeah. Walk away.
Yeah, I'm just saying, be jealous.
Awful quick. Does Enoch look like they are
listen to
catching
prayer.
anything?
Okay, so I have pulled up my cloak over my head when we walked in here. Now I am still really tall, but I am trying to not call attention to myself. And I also don't really want to be here.
I'm specifically looking at Enoch to see if it looks like Enoch knows what this is or who these individuals are.
I know who the gods are, or do you want to roll for it?
This is an important question.
Oh.
Right? This is a very important question. You specifically asked and had everything like it, you understand comment and a number of these other things that have been brought forward, okay? That's great.
Yeah.
The question that I have for you is the connection, the thing that you were seeking, the way that you are, the way that you are, were they a part of it at all? Would they have somehow been connected or tethered to what you were trying to possibly move away from?
Ooh.
Let's roll for it.
Sure. How do you want to do this?
Let the dice decide.
Okay.
Religion?
Sure. Let's go.
Makes sense.
All right. 19 on the die for a 23.
Cool. I'm going to interpret a high roll as a positive roll, and in this case, a positive outcome is this being something that you retain information on, and that you are aware of not only who they are, but I would go a step further as to say that there is, what I would argue is, my descriptions of what their symbols look like, the domains, as well as the brief descriptions that I have here on my note sheet, all in your stores.
So you will, so that if anyone is looking at me, then they'll see me kind of like this, but sort of noting all the statues.
The first people you recognize.
Well, that's weird.
Enoch, are you a god?
No, Enoch's been helpful.
I don't think so, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Though I don't see any of them as being a machine god.
Dang, Silas, read the room.
Icarus, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck begin to stand on end. You have this feeling that you are being watched.
We all go to church and our skins start to burn.
I whip around and try to see if I notice anyone.
There are so many people in here. It's a sea of faces.
Nim.
Yes. Is something wrong?
Do you feel like you're being watched?
Let me check. Do I? I don't think so. Do I?
Not necessarily. Of the people who were in this party, you are one that has not specifically slighted a god yet.
Wait a minute.
One of.
Yeah. Oh, like no more than usual, I guess.
I have my hat on, so it's not my horns.
Do you have like a? Do you have like a sense of the general direction, or is it just all around?
It's like the back of my neck.
Oh.
It feels weird.
Terrible.
Do I get a sense of anything? Can I make?
The answer to that question would be, it would feel almost like it is all around.
It's everywhere.
Oh, well, that could just be the thing. But let me just give a quick
What
look.
thing?
Oh, you know that we talked about earlier in the cart about maybe.
Well, I don't really know what it is.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'll just take a quick look for you. Okay, and I'm just gonna casually look around. Do I see anybody looking?
or sense or notice, like, just, do I see anybody purposefully not looking? Do I see attention being directed away, like they've looked and they've decided they shouldn't anymore? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's subtlety.
Yeah, sure. Would you like to go ahead and use perception for this? Or are you bringing some other type of aspect into this?
Yeah, I am I'm gonna use perception.
Okay.
Okay. It's an 18 on the dice for a total of 17.
Rolling.
Yeah, amazing. Wonderful.
For yourself.
I'm speaking for Nim.
Thank you.
Had a lot of 3s earlier over here.
This may be hard to interpret, but I will tell you what happens.
Okay.
You watch and you're looking around, and again, you are an investigator. You are deducing. You are thinking logically about, okay, somebody is watching my friend here. Obviously, they don't want to be caught, so let's look around, maybe up and around on the risers, individuals further back who's not looking, and you don't notice anything until your gaze pans, and the doors are about to shut on this place, and everyone has been brought in. And standing outside the doors, there appears to be a humanoid-appearing woman, and she is wearing a flowing red gown that has this black lace coming up and covering it, and blends quite well with a number of the mourners who are here. It has these platinum curls falling down around.
Yeah.
And you would notice that they have just piercing crimson eyes. And the door shut as she was already watching you and smiles.
Oh dear. Atlas, yeah, I'm getting that sensation that you were talking about a little bit.
Not useful if this is Thursday.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna make it!
Todd.
And you hear from like 13 rows up, and this is jumping up on top. There are people mourning here, and you would see that Carnath is jumping up and down and waving their arm. I remember then that you're going to be late, but you promised it. Over here, I think you want some feast, come on!
I go running over.
Carnath is not reading the room.
Yeah.
It is echoing off of these hollowed walls.
Agony. We don't know her.
Shit.
Come on, everybody, I feel you with feet!
Okay, quickly, let's go, guys.
And you want, Carnath is like sweating. Like every minute that you delayed getting here was a minute off of his life, right?
I'm so glad we made it.
This poor man.
I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't think you all were gonna make it. You were cutting it pretty close.
I give him a big hug.
He like leans into it, and then he like goes to reach around, does the same. It's like not a really hard squeeze because he doesn't know if he has that in him, but he does squeeze you back.
There's so many sad people here. It's really. Wait a second.
What happened to you? And he pushes himself away from you.
What?
Something happened to you. Something happened to you. You okay? You seem
We
really
were
sad.
all in a fight.
No, you seem like you're really sad about something.
I am sad, but maybe we'll talk about it later.
And you would see again, there's a brief flash, and it almost looks like there is some spark in his eye as he is looking at you and looking beyond what your visage currently is.
Okay, well, you don't want to talk about it now. That's fine. I know it's probably about to talk to Witcher and everything, but still. I just don't like it when my friends are sad.
And you see, everyone is here. You all in a row, lining up. And he acknowledges all of you, but he can't help but dart his eyes back. And then as he stops here, he finally goes up and down. You were further away. You didn't go to give a big hug. Oh no, the Banu.
Hey, Carnath.
I like to imagine the Javon is like at the other end of this, and so there's like 4 people between you, and he just like leans down across there.
Oh no, the same thing happened to you. What happened to you?
We got hit by some of those shadow things. Look at my arm. Look at this. I'm gonna show where it hit my arm. Does that look infected, Carnath?
And there is somebody who is the next, as you like pull your infected bite out, there's somebody next to you just, shh. It's just completely silent in here. And Carnath is just not reading the situation whatsoever and is continuing conversation with you all. The echoes are still reverberating.
I'm going to say, does Carnath speak Elvish? Do I know if Carnath speaks Elvish?
You have never spoke Elvish to Carnath.
Huh. I'm going to say in Elvish to Carnath. I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like, humans want us to be quiet.
He immediately responds in Elvish, almost like there was no thought whatsoever as to what language you needed to respond to. You've initiated this. I meet you. You're not going to keep it from me, though. You're going to tell me what happened. Both of you are going to tell me what happened.
I will.
I'll respond in Elvish also.
An elven woman on the other side now.
I'm gonna kind of just say a word to Carnath that I think would be a unique Elvish word. I think it's a word that's like melancholy, but it's the special feeling that you get when like all the humans die after like 40 or 50 years, and then you have to like start over. For like elves that spend a lot of time outside of elves, I think that would be a common enough occurrence. There's like a word for that, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's called like it'd be called like almost like kind of a death melancholy.
That's beautiful.
So I'm gonna be like death melancholy. Yeah.
He shrugs.
Yeah.
And he like sinks back into his seat, and his eyes keep going back and forth between Jabanu and Icarus as you all would watch up on the far edge of this, because he got seats probably in the mid area, which is probably why this was so bad for them to be screaming in the middle of this, right? And it's really not just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. This is a place that can fit thousands of people and individuals in the standing wings around us and on the raised platforms off to the side. You would see that a group of individuals that appear to be wearing some type of like brown robes, remarkably plain robes, are leading an individual who appears to have bandages. They're not dirty bandages, wrapped around their head. They cannot see. There is something blocking their vision. They appear at least like they're being guided. And you would actually hear somebody from a row in front of you, somebody from a row behind you, even though people have just been recently shushing folks. You would specifically hear somebody say, "Oh my gosh, that's Ilias. He doesn't normally. Ilias hasn't actually performed any sermons or services in a number of years." And it would continue. And then as they bring this individual who's been named Ilias to this pulpit, for it truly is, the last beams of light of this day before dusk fully descends upon this place seems to be catching on this space where this elderly human man, bandages wrapped, plain garb, as he begins. And he tells you all the following, more so a question. This is not a happy day, so I will spare us any semblance of well-wishings and well-tidings as we come together. I will issue you questions to ponder as we reflect on those we have loved and those we have lost. And I ask you to take this journey with me. What is the value of one mortal life? How do we weigh this on the scales? Is it the deeds that we have accomplished? And he's doing this where he's looking to the right, looking to the left, as someone who has years of practice working a crowd, even though they cannot see. They are still going through the motions. Maybe it's because they're doing it. Maybe it's because it's to make others feel more comfortable. No. I would argue it is not the deeds that we accomplish. It is not the accolades that we fight for, that we clamber over ourselves and others while we have this mortal coil upon us. I challenge you all today to think harder,
to think deeper. Look around. Look at all of us who are gathered here today. The value of our mortal lives is not something we can understand while we bear the mortal coil. The value of the life that we have lived. And he raises one of his hands, and you can see that there are burns up his arm. The value of the life that we live is left in the shadow of our passing. But hope is not lost. Death need not be something we fear. For this space, all of you, as you sit here, you hold on to the memories. The light of Auril, which shone upon the faces of your kin, which have passed into the embrace of Marinel, their light still resides within you. And the void which has been left in their passing is not one that will linger. It is something that you all will fill in with stories, memories. The light of a life well lived is passed on to those who remember the fallen. Do not let this time of sorrow be one of darkness. Let the memories of the light of the lives that have been lived and lost here today shine forth from you. Do not get lost in the darkness. For each of you here today is a beacon, a reminder that you are leaving a legacy, a memory, and so too will our light fade. And it will be the burden of those left behind to carry on the torch. I thank you for bringing the light back into this. And it's almost like he knows. The light is fading off of him. Dusk has settled. There is no beam of radiance in this space. Let us trust in the sisters. They will help guide these souls. But our jobs are not yet done today. For how can we send off our beloved without the memories? And almost like everyone knows what is happening, like other people who have been here have been to a service like this. It's not some weird cult, everyone stands up at the exact same time. But people begin to stand up. And you see that they have bags. And out of these bags, they appear to be pulling mementos, pieces of cloth, small paintings or caricatures of some type of symbols or imagery. They're pulling out artifacts and mementos from the people that they have loved and the people that they have lost. And he continues, as Ilias says, as we have done for those that have been lost at sea for years and years, let us cast these tokens into the embrace of Calambros, so they can wash upon the shores and possibly brighten up someone else's day. And that everyone begins to, in an orderly fashion, proceed and process to the sides and out. And two large double doors, one double door over here, one double door over to the right, open up. And you all are facing the sea. There is a series of stairs that lead down a cliffside. And at the base of these stairs, assuming you all are following, as part of the procession, you are a number of individuals in a sea of thousands of people, but you do not have to go. Carnath is going. I'll go. Make their way down these series of stairs, and there is a landing about halfway down. The landing is not big enough for everyone to fit. Again, I've described thousands of pieces. processing through here. There's a bottleneck, there's a choke point here, and it takes a while. This would probably take, you're like in a line for like 55 to like 75 minutes. And when it's finally your turn to get to where they've all been gathering, you would see that there is a remarkably large fountain that has been carved into the cliffside here that juts out onto the landing. And there are hundreds and hundreds of wooden toy ships. And all of them have small divots where flowers or various mementos or tokens can be placed. And you see that they all swim around on this little, it's like a pond more so by how large it is, this small fountain, large fountain. And everyone has put their items there. People are sobbing and crying as they leave the fountain and begin to head down towards the beach, which opens up and can fit enough people up and down the beach. There is a channel. There's a channel, and then up and down the stairs, there are priests, these individuals, monk-like in apparel, the same drab garb, plain as be, although most of them do not appear to be wearing any type of bandages around their eyes. You would notice that there are a few older individuals, all male here, that do have bandages and wraps around their eyes. And when the last group of individuals, mourners, finally make it down to the beach, you would hear chanting begin. First up towards where the fountain is, and then it would almost come at you like a wave from the fountain. And there is some type of literal floodgate that is opened. And you would watch as these toy ships, they are being pushed and they are being ushered down the final staircase that is leading to the sea. There is a channel of water. And almost like ducklings at the local county fair, they fall into this channel. And as they pass by these chanting monks, they burst into flames. And they proceed further and further and further down until finally the first one hits the ocean. And I'm sure there are waves crashing, and it's not an easy voyage, but with enough intentionality, with enough effort, and with thousands of little boats pushing across there, you would see that they begin to fight their way further and further out, as there are now hundreds, if not over 1,000, of these flaming toy ships that are burning, yes, carrying mementos, carrying memories. And there are people simultaneously sobbing all around you, but there are also people who appear to be celebrating, like they're attempting to push forward these happy memories, the good thoughts, and treating this as a celebration of life more so than a remembrance of death in those scary moments. And I'll pause here for a second. Some of you may have witnessed things like this before, although many of you have not. This is a very specific tradition to Port Haven and of House Stormwave. Are there any specific things that you all would be feeling, doing, saying, reacting? Carnath appears to be, for the first time in a long time, remarkably respectful. Whatever energy he had in that space, he knew what to expect for the actual ritual.
Does he have a ship?
He does not have a ship.
Are there any pieces of driftwood laying around?
There, of course there would be, yes.
I pick one up, and as we are waiting in this long line, pull out my woodworking tools. I'll start whittling.
Yeah, you had an hour.
Myself a little boat. And I just wordlessly hand it to him.
What's this?
It's a model of a ship. Like those.
I'm gonna roll for something really quick.
This is important to us. You brought us down here, so.
Enoch. And he looks at you, and he's holding this ship.
when my dad went missing, I never got to do one of these. They said they said that he would disappear for a number of years at a time, and it's not like I was going to ask for some type of big ceremony or something just for my dad. Thanks, Enoch.
Well, I did cause quite a commotion in your basement, so perhaps this token will give you some way to forgive me.
He wipes a tear that came from one of his eyes, and he says, "You don't have to apologize for any of that. That was the pervert doing that stuff. That wasn't you."
Well, all right then. And I kind of like look away.
And he proceeds over and puts the boat in there, and you would watch as he looks around for. He's like, he didn't bring anything. He wasn't planning on putting some type of memento or some type of token in here. But you watch, and I would need an active perception check to actually see if this is something that you're able to pick up on, if you even want to try.
I got a 22.
Nice. He brings his hands together, and it looks like he is whispering something under his breath, and he's like covering his mouth. There isn't like he's doing it to like hide what he's saying. It's just it's what Carnath would do. He's just like kind of super small and super cute doing his thing, and you would watch. You would watch as a couple of small things just begin to manifest on this small toy ship. There appears to be some type of like a pocket square that appears. It looks like there is some type of like a pipe that just appears on here as well. And there also appears to be some of the individuals here saw this. There were several silver discs that were inside Carnath's tavern that were found, and everybody's like, well, I can prove it. I was at a fight. And it looks like one of those silver discs just appears on the toy ship. And then he kind of pats it, and it joins the procession of toy ships as it proceeds down and out to sea. Anything else?
I think from the moment that the man started speaking until we're down on the beach, Silas just looks incredibly uncomfortable. And just like constantly looking for like an exit. But there's just this tide of people.
Yes.
Silas.
What?
Do you have prickles on the back of your neck?
No.
Nim?
Yes.
Who was the lady with the curls?
Yeah.
Who was it?
That's a very good question. I'm going to find out, I think. Yeah, just...
How many hot women do you have on your list?
All of them. Every single one.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. This game is for living your dreams. You
gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
I'm just gonna look at all the burning ships, and I'm just gonna say in Elvish, I'm gonna be like, human cities are like castles in the sand, you know, and people are like hermit crabs, dying to defend them from the tide.
It's beautiful, Janu.
I'm sorry, do you speak Elvish?
Yes.
Oh! So I think he's gonna be startled.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. It was just lovely.
Sorry, I was being a bit nihilistic, and I wanted to.
Oh, I mean, it's a sentiment. Yeah, I apologize. I'm just.
You know, it is hard seeing, you know, these human cities spring up with all this like confidence and pizzazz, and then just to fall back down, and then they come up and they fall down again.
Yes, I imagine it would be quite wearying after a while.
Yeah, but you know, I used to think that the humans had a really bad deal, not living very long. But
yes,
you know, my whole sleep thing It kind of makes me realize that they have almost an entire little life every day, that they die at the end of it and have a new one in the morning.
What an interesting perspective.
They greet the void every night and come out of it.
Wow.
So, these last 3 years when I've had to sleep have been the longest of my life, even though I've been conscious for far less of it.
I've never thought about it in that way before.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about time recently,
Yeah, it seems like there's a bit of that going around.
Yeah, it's like, Elvish. Elves, we experience time continuously, like a sentence without punctuation.
Yes, with no stops. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, but humans, they get...
Okay, yeah, okay.
it's more like punctuation.
Someone literally summoned you.
Humans exist periodically.
Yes.
Humans exist periodically, and elves, we exist continuously, and it's very different. Very weird.
You're so right. Yeah. Oh, you've given me quite a lot to think about.
I get all existential at funerals.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yeah. During this, Icarus would have kind of stood to the back, and no one would be able to perceive it, but as he was stopping time occasionally, Calimbros is pretty prominent here, yeah?
Calimbros, the Tide Warden. Yes. You would be aware specifically that not only are they the old god of the sea and of like oceans, water in general, right? They're also the overseer of the domain of divination.
Yeah. As the group kind of went forward and watched this ritual, Icarus would have kind of held back and just taken a moment to just look at any busts or figures of Calimbros, and he just kind of wilts a little. Like, just looking up at him, and he just fixates 1,000-yard stare into the ocean beyond the ships, and he just looks like, if you could see under his mask, just longing. And then he takes a moment to compose himself as they start this conversation. Sounds like very heady and intellectual. Just kind of regains his composure, and it's as fleeting as one of the ships. This moment of vulnerability.
Roll a d12.
5.
Okay, good. Be better. You feel what you just described. There's this wilting that comes over you as there is a longingness, but really, what you did, at least what I heard, there was a crack there. And whatever shell Icarus puts up, how do we stick it to the gods? There was a longing and an opening and a wilting before an old god. And you gain 5 temporary hit points that you will retain. Oh, excuse me. Your maximum total hit points increase by 5.
Okay.
And you feel like something was very pleased with how you held and carried yourself in that exact moment on this hollowed ground.
Hollowed.
Hey, Icarus, what's that little dance you do?
What?
Cool.
Sometimes you pull out your watch and you start doing this little dance, like you're jerking around and making all these different poses.
He's been doing that forever.
Yeah, I'm curious about it. You're just kind of like click, 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 click.
God stuff.
Okay.
You know, witches have been around since the beginning of time.
Really? I didn't know that. Tell me more about witchcraft.
Maybe another time.
Oh, either way, I'm gonna search around a little bit. I got that book. It wasn't all false pretenses, and I'm gonna pull out that book. Ashcap to Zipwort, Encyclopedia of Fabulous Fungi of the Sable Marshlands by Glump Lumpley. The one that I promised you.
Glump Lumpley.
Thank you.
Incredible.
Yep.
Thanks, Jabana.
as you all are taking part of this on the beach, there is no way that this isn't a little bit creepy. But it's exactly what happens. You all are down below, right? You are below the small cliff sides that I have described. Think cliffs of Dover, yet much smaller, right? Elaborate, beautiful, yet not quite as grand. You would see that a few individuals begin to look up at the cliffs, and it's almost like there's we know it's time. As there were hundreds of those stagecoaches, all being led by some humanoid figure in black satin robes and veils, as up on the cliffs, they are all just standing at the edge of the cliffs.
All funerals are a little creepy.
I think at this moment, Kennedy is going to start making his way as fast as possible out through the crowd. Like Silas, he was looking for an exit, but not because he was uncomfortable, but because he was panicking.
Are you making a path?
Yes.
Then I'm following it.
Okay. Now, to be clear, you were on the beach.
I will push through people.
Okay. No, that's totally fine. You can push it. Everyone is very, for the most part, people are pretty malleable about this because they're all, either in a very somber state of, they're very sad, or they're not really focused. They don't expect someone to come barreling through them. I just want to clarify, though. There would likely, how do I say this? If you want to get back to the city in a reasonable fashion, you will go back up the stairs and then out the way that you came.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just want away from the crowd.
Okay, that's totally fine. A space has been created. Silas can follow appropriately. You all would see that Kennedy takes off bolting through this crowd.
So fast, considering.
Oh, there he goes again.
Yeah.
At half speed.
Yeah.
But it's enough to get
Can't have speed at half speed. Difficult terrain. I don't care.
Maybe you saw another robe.
But the thing is, you take off. The crowd is not chasing you, but everyone seems to be making it up that way, but nobody is stopping you whatsoever. As you all probably choose to go following after Kennedy and after Silas before getting fully swarmed or surrounded by this mob of people, put you a little bit at the head of this. Kennedy, as you would make it up to the top, you would see a relatively empty, open air area in the center here where the previous, because the doors are still open, where this service had been, if you can even call it a service, a few small, short words. There seemed to be maybe a couple of dozen of folks in here that either too bereft, it was too much, they couldn't go to the next part of the ceremony, so they stayed here just to not ruin it for other people. They were worried that it would take away from somebody else's experience. And you can choose to continue to run out. You can stay here to wait for your friends.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to Jabanu's wagon.
Okay, amazing. Where are you going after Kennedy goes to Jabanu's wagon?
That seems far enough.
Okay, beautiful. With the speed at which they kind of took off, the number of people you all have to navigate through, we're gonna say that Kennedy and Silas kind of make it there, and you all are probably just really a minute or two behind as you're fighting through a couple of the people who push through there.
Were there still people on the cliffs? Did it look like they were about to do something?
Oh, the people that were on the cliffs, as people began to process forward, they just stepped away from the edge of the cliff and went out of vision. It's almost like it was it's time, everyone type of thing. We have to take them now. It is the vibe that you get from seeing these robed figures in black.
Are these?
You can make a religion check.
Yeah, are they the sisters?
Make a religion check.
Okay, I'm gonna make a religion check.
Could I as well? Yeah, anyone who'd like to. I mean, I'm just describing creepy as shit stuff. Feel free to roll.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ooh, they're not great.
We don't need to roll to panic.
Sure. DC is 14.
Oh, man. Just so close.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
11.
What was yours?
10. Oh, sorry.
18.
Yeah, funny.
Yes.
So
I was paying attention to what Carnath was telling me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That you would just listen to what Carnath was saying.
Yes.
That it was going to be a combination effort between the priest of Arl and the priestesses of Marinel. Really, logic here. You all are aware that these are probably the priestesses of Marinel. That makes a lot of sense. you maybe remember some of the specific things that Carnath said, the specific things that avoid the rest of you. The priestesses of Marinel are essentially the chaperones, if we can call it that, of the cycle of death and rebirth. They help to usher the souls of the fallen back into the cycle. And their belief system is that they are helping to move the souls, which they believe to essentially just be essence of the very world itself, back into the natural flow of the stream of life. And they see that as protectors more so than priests. And they take that to a fault. Their beliefs are staunch, and they have been known to be considered a little bit. They rub people the wrong way. Not because they are problematic or rude, but just because if you've ever had somebody who you've talked to in real life who was just like a little bit like more comfortable with like a really like hard topic than you are, and they talk about death so casually, their job is life, death, and rebirth. They have no fear of this, and that's really off-putting to some people. So they're a little bit creepy, but they are also remarkably dedicated.
And so, like, they're really comfortable with death. Which is fine.
The rest of the group appears. Silas and Kennedy are in the wagon. You all would see them essentially hopping in the wagon, shutting the door.
Do we have a second?
Sure.
I think getting, like, into the wagon and, like, because it's, like, covered wagon, right?
Yeah, it's a covered wagon.
I think Kennedy would definitely be. I hate that it's you.
I bet, Chief. You followed me.
I love the episode. Silas is trying to collect himself because he's on the verge of a panic attack.
Oh shit. See, I already made my way there. I am not hiding it. I am panicking.
Yeah. I'm like glancing at the door back at you, and then I just hold the door shut.
That was awful.
I don't do funerals.
I don't do large gatherings.
Okay.
And are you...
And then just quiet.
Are you good?
Do you think they followed us?
The party?
Is that what it is now?
Priests.
It's a party.
Who said that? I'm gonna assume the answer is yes.
A lot of the crowd is pouring out. All of the priestesses do appear to be, they all appear to be getting back onto their stagecoaches. As everyone else is gathered here, I will say this though, you all were a little bit ahead of the rest of the crowd, but as people begin to pour out, again, this is like, it's a massive space. People begin to fill in. The stagecoaches have been moved in such a fashion that there is now a true processional. There's a line that has been created. And there is a singular female figure that is standing what would be towards the center of this courtyard. If there is like a roundabout area here, would have been far enough away from you two, so you'd have to like run directly by this woman in her satin robe specifically. But there would be a humanoid figure, and they would have the veil pulled up, and you would see that it looks like they have scales that appear to be coming up about half of their cheeks and just below their eyes. It would also look like, even though they have their hands clasped in front of them like so, that it looks like they have the talons of a bird. And that there would also be scales running up their arms, because even though they're wearing a robe, it appears to more like droop and drape off around the mid-elbow here in a more flowing way than some of the other ones, which are simpler and more cinched. I'm going to give you all an opportunity before what happens next happens. Kennedy and Silas are in the wagon. The rest of you come out. You would see that it would appear that for some reason it looks like people are going over and towards certain stagecoaches. And they're just standing in like a 20-foot, 30-foot area around the certain stagecoaches and waiting for something. Anything you'd like to do?
Can I say that when Silas opens the door, Mize is also there and just kind of puts her head against his chest and just like boom.
Do we know what this gathering is?
I don't know. I'd love to find out.
Can I make a religion check on this? Is this part of it?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Sure. It's not bad. That'll be 23.
Okay, this is like the funny part of TTRPGs. We're like, who are these women? A moment ago.
I know everything about them.
Now you're like, well, wait a second, Eureka.
It's all going back to me.
Wait, we're Facebook friends.
Let me check their LinkedIn profile.
Oh god, yeah.
So somehow, maybe it was the rushing away of Kennedy and Silas. Maybe it was the snapping back into, like the ritual was a very somber thing, and maybe you weren't in the same headspace as Icarus typically was. But in this moment, you feel like you're back on your game, and it all comes together. Looking at her, who clearly must be some type of high priestess of this order, you remember in this instant, for some reason, that the reason that they're so well respected is because part of the training of the priestess of Marinel is not a topical understanding of the celestial language. It is a natural imbuement with the ability to speak a language of power. And part of their ritual is singing the entire time they process to their cemetery. And again, this is really important distinction for folks. Anyone could learn how to speak or read what we know to be celestial in this. There are documents, there are manuscripts, there are things. That doesn't mean that it has weight or power behind it. It takes someone who is dedicated an amount of life into this, or someone who is truly chosen or blessed by the gods. The priestess of Marinel are dedicated, so dedicated in fact, that they give up almost all of their life to master this ability.
And as someone who understands celestial, can I get a rough translation?
Ooh, this is where it gets really interesting. If somebody were to read celestial off of a scroll, off of something else, there may be some type of words that come with it, like a specific one-to-one literal translation. What these women do is not that. They are about to sing in a raw language of power. There is only concept, there is only idea, there is only energy, vibes. There are no words, but they are saying, but I will tell you exactly what I wrote down as their song begins.
I also understand celestial, so I'll be listening in as often as I guess.
For those of you around the table who know celestial
pinkies.
Yes.
So did the group decide they're staying to watch?
Well, it's a procession, right? So the wagons go with it.
It doesn't sound like anyone has come to the wagon yet.
Not yet.
But you all are not in the procession. The wagons, the stagecoaches will be able to leave because they moved around to ensure that they can easily leave while the ceremony was going on.
I see.
But you all would be able to see out that there is now a mass of people, and it looks like they are getting ready to sing or do something.
How far away is our group?
I will say that the group they were probably able to make it a solid 200 feet away before it got really packed, really crowded, and before whatever was about to happen was about to happen.
Can I see their mouths?
I would say probably, yes.
I'm gonna look at Silas. I think they're staying. I think they're gonna stay to watch it go.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's
fine. That's fine.
You feel.
It's fine.
You feel.
This isn't fine.
There is. Patricia is contemplating whether or not to come forward, but has received very specific instructions and then decides she's gonna risk it.
Yeah! Go, Patricia. We root for her.
Young master, would you like me to blind and deafen you?
I'm just gonna put my head in my hands and say in my head, "Oh, thank you. Thank you, though, Patricia. That is not helpful in this situation because I know it's still happening."
Would you like another dose?
Patricia is such a bad
I know. I like see it on my, like, it's considered on my face for a moment and then out loud, no.
Young master, I must make one thing clear. My only directive is to keep you safe and keep you protected. You seem remarkably vulnerable right now.
In my head, from what? What is gonna attack me, Patricia?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're not helping.
No.
Petting Miza, who doubles as an emotional sport goat, actually, which I found out.
Do you think, what's his name? Alan, Evan?
Asshole, yeah, that guy.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Do you think that
he tried to make that very clear to me, which I'm done with. In 2 days, I've had 4 people threaten me. I'm done with it.
Which I'm sorry for that. I let my emotions get ahead of me. It was a stressful moment. You could kick my ass. Do you think if we ask asshole over there, he'll take us out of here?
No, I think it belongs to Icarus.
Do you think if I asked?
No. Miza, could you take us on a quick jaunt around the block?
So, Miza would, as far as I'm gonna give you an opportunity. But I have good news and bad. The good news is Miza says yes, right? As much as a goat can, right?
Nod, yeah.
And go and because you said Miza's in the wagon.
Well, no, Miza's sticking her head in.
Okay, no, all I heard earlier was
a third of
Miza
Miza's
opens the
in the
door and
wagon.
Miza just in the wagon.
Miza's at the reins.
Miza was like sitting outside and stuck her head in.
I am not trying to take away from all the stuff that Jubanu does, but Miza is remarkably independent.
And she's got a high intelligence, too.
She's a remarkably high intelligence.
Yeah.
So Miza pulls the head back out, and if you were to peer out to look, Miza kind of very deftly kind of steps through and gets back up, appropriately harnessed, back on. And now the bad news. The bad news is that there is a series of gates that people come in and out on the main road or the main area with walls and gates kind of surrounding this so it can be closed. And the street is blocked with 2x2 rows of stagecoaches. You would have to join the processional or attempt to disrupt or dissuade or attack one of the other stagecoaches to get out of here beforehand. You were also, while you were still in the same large courtyard, yes, they're fairly far away from you.
I jump the fence.
Or ride on Miza directly.
If you would like to ride on Miza, you could certainly do that.
I would cause a scene.
Ooh, that's a perfect opportunity. There is a pause, and you're like, and the song begins. And it is a song that, for those of you that can speak and understand Celestial, it is a song of transition. It is a song of change. It is a song of growth, remembrance, celebration, sadness, but most importantly, it is evoking a feeling of guidance. And the stagecoaches, starting where this high priestess seems to be standing in the center of this area, it appears like those bluish-orange flames that had been on the 4 posts of the stagecoach, starting from her and then moving away from her, like she's begun the song, all begin to turn green. This green flame, and as it erupts, it doubles and triples in size. And then there is this area surrounding the stagecoach, each of them, roughly a 30-foot radius, but the bubbles don't overlap. as the stagecoaches are near each other, it looks like the domain, the spheres, the auras that are created by each of the coaches stay in their area, stay in their domain. And they begin to move. And they kind of zipper out of here, one at a time. So it finally goes in a single file pattern. And the individuals that were around each of the stagecoaches, like they knew which ones were theirs, where their loved ones were at, begin to process with their stagecoaches. This is going to take a while for all of the stagecoaches to actually get out of here. But the song continues the entire time on a loop track. And from the center here, probably about 10 minutes in, and there's still stagecoaches that are moving beyond, you would see that there appear to be spirits that begin to manifest in the domains surrounding the stagecoaches. And the people that are still waiting for their stagecoach to move and beyond out of here, you would watch as the family members, what we believe to be friends, loved ones, family members, cross into that bubble, and you watch as they begin to embrace these haunting green ethereal glows. And you watch as some of them are holding, some of them are hugging, some of them are holding hands, as they process with these haunting spirit remembrances of their family, of their loved ones, for the last time through the city of Port Haven as they take them to their final resting place. And I think that is where we'll end tonight's session. Certainly on a high note. Can't wait to unpack the trauma next time.
Damn! Wow! I can't wait to repack it. we're gonna lock that shit deep down.
That's what you think, motherfucker.
What? Oh no!
Well done, everyone.
My soft underbelly.
It has been exposed to the worst person in the party.
If only a couple of you ran away.
Rule number one of the contract Silas had: stick close to Silas.
I have
Thrown
a
out.
question.
It was a test. It was a test. Yes, a question.
Is the singing, does
It was like a
sound
fire drill.
singing or does it sound like chanting?
It sounds like singing. It is very melodic. It is not chanting.
Okay.
Great questions, everyone. And I hope to receive more of them next time. Have a good
No, I'm not coming back.
I can't.
No.
You can't make me.